Like the video. Thumb up the video.
Sir, back up, please. Sir, you got to back up. Come on, be a human being. Back up, please. Come on. Can I be any more nicer? Can I be any more polite?
Come on,
back
man.
up.
No such thing as a white man being nice, man.
All right, you said that, right?
Yeah. Show me where y'all nice at.
I don't need to show you,
man.
I'm just asking to back up.
I'm back.
That bullshit that you've been told, and you need that info. Sonetta TV, Sonetta TV. Tune in to consciousness and watch the lies fold, then you can let the truth flow. On Sonetta TV, Sonetta TV. When you feel that melanin about to explode, like you feel the wind blow. It's Sonetta TV, Sonetta TV. I know you got the truth, but you can get more, so you continue to grow. Sonetta TV, Sonetta TV.
Like the video. Thumb up the video.
I'm in Rock Squad up, Magi Archers in the building, please believe. Oh shit. If you ain't Sonetta, no time for that interview, dog. I put my shit out for niggas, I don't send it to blogs. Clan killer off the Buddha, not being discreet. One puff this big pops and projectiles. Between the sheets. Sun run, cold game, bring your cleats. The best flow blow, Eskimo, penguin feet. Don't need no blunt to burn. You run the turf with 10 niggas on the block. That's a punt return. Ayo, Dolomite prototype soldier with the solar light. Saber and he hold it like he hold a mic. Golden ice benders, sipping on that overpriced poltergeist spirits. Ripping at the open mic, spoke the nice lyrics like Mama moved mean overnight. Golden motorbike holding on some Tron shit. That nice neon kit is on it. The king's libation with exotic liqueur. The queen's vibration like a Sada Shakur. A lot of decor, imported foreign threads, they ain't got at the store. Nubian Kush and black top pottery jaws, 39% THC, the quality pure. Old rappers try to spit ain't hot as before. It's like I'm 5 flights above, bust the shots at the floor. Cats switch up their style when they ain't got it no more, cause they gotta keep their product in stores to feed their kids. See what that weed did? Yeah, yes man, agreeing on everything we said. I smother the mic like it's the love of my life. Don't get sliced and beat with the butt of the knife. Brother polite, I say I'm animalistic, cause I still be in the hood with my hand on my pistol. The Hebrews think I'm cannibalistic, E5 divination, channel the mystic, audio visionary. Let's play poetical Pictionary. Picture me burning down your missionary. Yeah, then I send you religion. That red dot on your head, that's Hindu tradition. Invisible, independent, intrinsic shit. I'll bring it all to an end with indivisible games. Charles Xavier, getting your brain. Mental anguish or manifesting physical pain. Wizard remains to dance in the chemical rain. Breathe slow, then I'm up out of this physical plane. Got military machinery that exercise, weaponized greenery. Shine at a jeopardize the scenery, son. Bruh, the beam 10 times your distance. inclines conventions. Stop rising with no trend line resistance. The parabolic breakout. I'm F-16 with the aeronautic fake out.
God killer. The God killer.
God killer.
The God killer. The God killer. It's the God killer. The God killer.
That's who it is.
The God killer. The God killer. It's the God killer. The God killer. The God killer. The God killer. It's the God killer. The God killer. The God killer. The God killer. It's the God killer.
Well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Bobby banging this bitch. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. Standing tall, standing strong. Man, y'all know what it is, family. What's good, man? Welcome to another powerful show, man. Y'all see the title, man. Black Egypt or Africans. What about the monkeys and humans? Two subject matter in there, yo, that we've been going through. We want to make sure we put it straight on the scales, man. You know how we do it around here, man. I'm glad to see the people in the audience, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm going to come with the tight information, man. Watch how I run right through this. I ain't going to take long, man. And I'm getting right into it, man. I see you, Gamble. What's good, man? Tony Macaroni. What's up, Jolanda? What it do? What it do? What it do? Ooh-wee. Man, if I don't get that link to Juju, she gonna beat me up. Yeah, we getting in, we getting out, man. We ain't playing with them, man. We making sure we get right to the thing what we trying to put together, man. All right. You know what I should have did, Juju? I should have sent you all them links so you could just read them. Yep, I'm gonna have to do that. Where I'm at. I'm gonna do that in the middle of what we doing. All right, Drew, I sent you the link. Yeah, Omar Reed, what it do? What it do? What it do? Contrarian thinker. What's up? Hey, Herbert, what's up with you, man? Mayat Tayat. You know what it is, man? What I say? I called you what? Tuck Mayat. Gullah Geechee. Man, Al Jaheed's podcast. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe, man. Hey, Chris Smalls, what it do? What it do? American Dream. Jay Commander, what it do? What it do? Man, y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to come with the thing real slick like, right? You know, I just want to make sure that my conversation is always high level and not like everybody else's, man. Never mix me up with everybody else because I'm very, very accurate in my approach to make sure that I'm on the level, right? There's reasons why I don't use black. And I'm going to show you why I don't use the black thing, right? I'm going to show you how we put this thing together. I'm going to run right through. It's easy work. All right? Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all go to the Ab Juice store while y'all at it too, man. All right? Go to the Ab Juice store, man, and go ahead and get that thing tight. I see you, Norman. Appreciate that love right there, man. Yeah, for the love of the knowledge, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, start early tonight, man. Go ahead, hit that Cash App, man. We're going to have a high-level conversation, man. Oh, my phone going down, ain't it? Ooh, we ain't got the thing. Where you at, Juju? Where you at? Calling Juju, calling Juju. Hey, Marcus, what's good, man? What it do, man? That's the general right there, man. Hey, Juju, what it do? What it do? Yeah, man.
Good evening. Peace to the panel, or you, Bobby, and peace to the chat. Chilling.
I'm gonna put you gotta turn your thing off, Juju.
Yeah,
So
doing 4 things at one time. My bad.
Okay, you good. I want to put. Damn, Juju. Okay, here I'm gonna put these links in the bag for you. You want to put them in the email or put them in the thing?
You could put them in the back chat.
You sure? You ain't gonna be, I ain't get it, I halfway got it, I didn't get it, I did get it, but I did get it. I don't want to do all that.
I'm here now. Let's go.
Nope. I'm gonna put it in the email. I don't even know why I asked you. Yeah, I didn't get it. I halfway got. I didn't get that one, but I got this one. Nope. I don't feel like it today. I feel like messing with you. Nope. All right, we're gonna put me on a timer tonight. Yo, watch how I do this. I want to shorten the shows. I don't want them shows to be crazy. I want y'all to be able to get this shit and get up out of there, yo. With the accuracy, yo. Y'all can get back to y'all having fun. Cause I ain't playing. I don't play. All right. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna use some Wikipedia and I'm gonna use some high-level sources, right? You know how Smash say, wiki. It's Smash funny with that one. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna keep carrying that. Funny. All right, we got the race controversy. We got the dynastic. All right, we got that. Boom, gonna put that here. Let the people come up in the building, man. Where the people at, man? High-level conversation, yo. The real high-level conversation. You get people talking about the level conversation. It should be crazy. You halfway crook the conversation. The halfway crook conversation. Oh, that's a PDF. How do you get that? We don't need that one. Okay, we got the museum. I don't even think you need that. I'm just giving it to you just in case. So we're going to use the Brooklyn Museum and we'll use the Met Museum. Some of y'all might have seen some of this before, but it don't even matter. Right? I want y'all to get all these sources. Hey, Juju, you got to put these sources in the thing when you get a chance one day. On the community of skeptics. All right, that's it. General history of Africa.
You want me to drop these in the chat? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can give them to everybody in the chat too. I want y'all to have these. Put them in your Bobby Banger folder.
File. Oh, you mean drop them in the Discord?
What? You can put them maybe anywhere you want to put them.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Get our administration together. All right. Yep, here you go. I'm sending it to you right now. Sources, title sources. There you go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm using 7 sources tonight. How many Wikipedia? We got 1 Wikipedia, 2 Wikipedia, 3 Wikipedia, 4 Wikipedia, 5 Wikipedia. We got 6 Wikipedia sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And anything I get on Wikipedia, y'all can go to Britannica. And Britannica gets a little more precise, all right? And then we got 1, 2, 3. We got 2 museums we're using, and then we got 1, 2, and then we got 2 sources directly from the general history of Africa. All right, some of y'all seen this before, but we got to keep making it shake. All right, so now we writing it. We putting ourselves on a clock too. Tick tock. Put them lectures on the clock. Right? Hold on, Juju. You got something to say? I know you got some announcements. Something. Say hi to the people. You know how you do it. I'm gonna go get my charger for my phone.
Since you love to hear it,
hey,
Habiba Fahodier to the chat.
What? Beat a hole in the floor, yay? What?
Yeah,
holes in the floor, yay. Oh man,
that is just
beat the holes in the floor with the yay.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get over it.
He beat the holes in the floor with the yay. Oh man, let me stop that. Let me get my phone charged. Come on, you can say something to the people. You don't get cold feet now.
No, I got no cold feet. You know. How's everyone doing? Of course, you know I always have cold feet. I got to work on my intro and all that. If anybody have any suggestions, I would love to hear it though. Give me something snappy and hot, just like me. I'm gonna do some more shout outs in case he missed a few people. Regular Joe, fuck it. That's my favorite. Thank you, Desmond. And Gullah, if you are out there, I need you to get that link or let me know because I need you up here since this is your field, your square. Definitely expertise. What's up, Tony? Thank y'all for supporting. Grab your Abju wear gear. Mongo Slade already posted that in the chat. And yes, we'll be getting some awesome new merchandise pretty soon, y'all. Every day we coming up with new ideas. And we got some hot stuff coming. Hot but funny. Y'all definitely gonna get a good laugh, but it's on point too. So we definitely working on that. Again, thank you, Norman. I know Bobby already did it, but we definitely appreciate you. You always come through all the time. And he's almost there, people.
What? I'm here. I coach you just use great round stuff to say. You got.
Oh, of course not. I had a few more things to say. A few more people to shout out.
Oh,
Haki, what's up, Omar? Mrs. Professor X. Hey, hey. So yeah, let's get it started.
Hey, we're gonna start it off, man, with the HOK, man. Welcome to the big leagues, ladies and gentlemen, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Our black people, yo. Where did we come from, man? Aboriginal Americans or Africans? Did we come from Africa or were we always here? Man, that's going down on Sunday, July 30th, man, at 1 p.m. See, y'all can be finished with church if you go to morning service and come right out and get into the debate. $30, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Jabari, the Kemetic priest, and Chief Ali, aka God Body. Yeah. This is a good match right here, man. I promise you that. Right. This the high level match right here. Yo, which one I'm gonna be pseudo is what I'm looking for. I'm taking pseudo notes. All right, now we into the presentation, man. Let me get motivated. Man, somebody done took. Hey, hey, y'all know what it is, man. How they say it around here, man. Look, this is what we say, man. Look, I see you. I see my haters in the chat. I see people running their mouth. I see you. All right. Just to let y'all know that. All right. Yeah, man. We on a House of Conscience, man. Black News 102, man. All right. You know what it is, man. Also, man, shout out to the community of skeptics because we are skeptical with what human beings say out their damn mouth. Man, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Community of Skeptics channel, man. We're trying to get the subscribers up to 4,000, man. What y'all doing? Stop playing. Yo, before you leave, subscribe over there, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Black News 102 in the House of Consciousness, all right, man? And while you at it, man, y'all know, tune in to the pseudo killers, man. Yo, it's our job to make everybody a pseudo killer, to make sure the community is safe from the pseudo-isms that permeate through our environment. Now, let's get right to the lecture at hand, man, real fast. You know what it is, man. I'm going to set the clock to show you how lethal this thing is. I should be able to get it in 45 minutes. Let me see where I'm at. Before I open, oh my goodness gracious. Before I open it up, let me see. What's that? All right, boom. Put the clock on it. Let me show y'all why I do what I do. I don't be playing, yo. Think y'all be playing. You think they playing juju or scamming? Which one is it?
Both. They playing and scamming. That's the problem. They play too much to the point they scamming the nigga.
Apologize, and then talk shit. Apologize.
Right.
Hey, don't apologize to me. Once you come out your mouth with that, yo, yeah, keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that same energy, yo.
Listen, play with kids.
Yeah, I ain't a kid. Yo, grown as hell, yo.
Right.
And y'all old over there. We old. First of all, we not fighting. That's first of all. Second of all, we dealing with knowledge and wisdom, yo. So the person that always has the advantage is the person that been through a couple generations. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of come and I've seen a lot of go. All right. If we was fighting, you might have an event. Not some of y'all. Hold on. Don't get this mixed up. I'm just saying, right?
Right.
All right. I'm saying that if it was a fight, right, then if you younger, you supposed to have the advantage. But since this is an intellectual gunfight, is who got the most books, right? And not only the most books, but who can comprehend, right, the most books in their books. Not only having the most books, because you can have a whole lot of pseudo damn books, right? But it's those who have the most high level books and those who understand science. Those who can transmit science and get a level of scientific literacy, which gives you an up in what we're doing. Science is undefeated. One day y'all gonna get that. Human beings created, let's just deal with two things. They created two things for the world they live in. The first thing was religion. The second thing was science. Science was created to understand the natural world without all the flim, flam, blim, blam, boom, right? And religion was created to understand the supernatural world. Simple as that. I fight with science, all right? So I don't know what y'all fight with religion. Be in a religion and don't even know you're in religion, and left your religion just to get into religion. Anyway. First source, right? We want to deal with this statement on race, right? Why don't I use and say the Black Egyptians, right? Why don't I? Because the experts don't say it. I don't do the homework. Maybe some other people do. I know Smash do a lot of his own homework. That's not me. Right? So I can't go outside. I can't go outside of the experts. Y'all might say, well, you supposed to, why don't you? Because, right? Remember, I'm the guy, the self-taught guy, right? And it's my job to guide you to the experts and to show you how to have a good source. It's my job, man, because I didn't have that. I didn't have a person to come and say, yo, this is a good source. You shouldn't use this. I didn't have that. So I got caught up. All right. So it's my job to make sure you don't get caught up and don't get caught up in a cult. And you should not actually just rely on what I'm saying. No, that's not it. What you should do is take the sources that I gave you and look at them for yourself. Right? Anybody can give you a source, but can they give you a quality source? Do your homework, man. It's important. Hey, Juju, so we at the UNESCO joint, right?
Yep. We at the UNESCO joint, statements on race.
Okay. This is what I want you to do. I don't know why I took that. Let me see. Okay, Juju, this is like the PDF, so you had to look on the screen real quick.
That's fine.
So I know we got the Wikipedia article, right? Let's show it, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody think that it's just all about Wikipedia for me. Y'all crazy, man. Like, I wonder why y'all thought that.
I don't know why they thought that either.
Yeah, is that, I think my enemies tried to do it, tried to say it. Yeah. When I say my enemies, I mean my intellectual enemies. Now, if you start calling me out my name, you know, then you doing too much because we're not doing it.
I want to make a quick note for the chat. I will be sharing the sources, but I'm going to be sharing them as we go through them. So just stay tuned, and I'm definitely going to get them all to you.
Mm-hmm. The Great War. Yo, this is good. Hold on. Where is the Great War? Okay. Hey, Juju, go ahead with the Wikipedia joint. Grab the Wikipedia joint. I want to show y'all this, though. It's coming from here. Hold on. Can y'all see this? The race question. You see this, Juju?
I can see it. You want me to start there first?
Start right there for a minute till we get. Go ahead. Let's see what they say. Go ahead.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there I go. So the importance which the problem of race has acquired in the modern world scarcely needs to be pointed out. Mankind will not soon forget the injustices and crimes which give such tragic overtones to the word race. It was inevitable that UNESCO should take a position and a controversy so closely linked not only with its goals, but also with its very nature. For, like war, the problem of race, which directly affects millions of human lives and causes countless conflicts, has its roots in the minds of men. The preamble of UNESCO's constitution, adapted in 1945, respectfully named racism as one of the social evils which the new organization was called upon to combat. Moreover, the Constitution declares that the great, where am I?
Here you go.
That the great, terrible war, which has ended as a war made possible by the denial of the democratic principles of the dignity, equality, and mutual respect of men, and by the propagation in their place, their ignorance and prejudice of the doctrine of the inequality of men and races.
All right, stop right there. So y'all don't even know what the Great War was. Because y'all don't study wars. I study wars, man. The Great War was World War II. With Adolf Hitler. So, okay. So now, right, that's the act. That's the actual paper. Here goes Wikipedia article. Y'all like we can't look up shit. Y'all crazy. We do got it. Got that homework. Now go ahead, read this again. Let's go it again because this is important on why I don't use the word black when dealing with biological organisms. Now, for a political stance, right? I'm black and I'm proud, black African power. That's my political stance. All right? Simple as that. Reasons why I'm black and I'm proud. And if y'all been watching me over the years, you should know. But if you don't, catch up or ice up. Anyway, go ahead. Let's read it again.
The introduction states that it was inevitable that UNESCO should take a position in a controversy.
Now, hold on. The controversy was, did you know that whole scientific racism and all that nonsense and that war they fought? That was the controversy. They were still trying to figure it out in 1948. You know what I'm saying? 1950 about race. Even after Charles Darwin put his work in, they were still on that. Slowly but surely, that's how they could put up the white-only bathroom signs, y'all. We're still there. Keep going, though.
The preamble to the UNESCO Constitution states that it should combat racism. The Constitution itself stated that the great and terrible war that has now ended was a war made possible by the denial of the democratic principles of the dignity, equality, and mutual respect of men, and by the propagation in their place, through ignorance and prejudice, of the doctrine of the inequality of men and races. A 1948 UN Social and Economic Council resolution called upon UNESCO to consider the timelessness of proposing and recommending the general adoption of a program of dissemination of scientific facts designed to bring about the disappearance of that which is commonly called race prejudice. In 1949, the scientific materials concerning questions of race to give wide diffusion to the scientific material collected and to prepare an education campaign based on this information. Continue.
Yeah, because now we want to get to what the hell was the Great War? What the hell was going on? What you talking about?
Furthermore, in doing this, UNESCO took up again, after a lapse of 15 years, a project which the International Institute for Intellectual Cooperation has wished to carry through, but which it had to abandon in deference to the appeasement policy of the pre-war period. The race had become one of the pivots. The race question, had become one of the pivots of Nazi ideology and policy.
Should we do? Y'all want to know what that is?
The common name in English.
Y'all know what it is? Nazi. What is that? What is they talking about? They start talking about the great Nordic race. Let me see. Start talking about blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, the master race. Okay. Right here, you see it? Racial theories. Go ahead, G.
In its racial categorization, Nazism viewed which it called the Aryan race as the master race of the world.
See, hold on. See, all right. What color was they? White. Go ahead.
A race that was superior to all other races.
Hold on. So whenever y'all start acting like you superior, I'm not saying no names, nobody, no nothing, no doctrine, no nothing. Malachi, yo. Oh, let me stop. Nation Islam, right? Yeah, actually the opposite of this. Now, I know y'all saying, why are you saying it? Now, first of all, I can actually understand why it was a need for that type of information back in the 50s. Trust me. Right? Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire.
Right.
And I consider the Black Panther Party, I don't even put the Black Panther Party in that. The Black Panther Party said they was actually for the people, right? And of course they was black, but they had a lot of different types of members, different ethnicities, right? And they hold the fists up, right? Y'all need to study them, but they never was saying, what later on, what the Nation of Islam would say and what certain groups say today. They wasn't even doing that. Like they didn't have a problem like that, right? They was fighting for the people. Okay, so I just want y'all to know, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I completely understand. I don't understand the cult that was the Nation of Islam, and I still don't today. But I understand why they implemented this in the minds of black people. You got to fight fire with fire. So that's they fighting fire with fire. I get that completely, right? And I'm not gonna hold them to that. They good, right? But we saying now in 2023, now you outdated, and now you know what I'm saying. We pushing forward. All right. So go ahead. Where we at?
It viewed Aryans as being in racial conflict with a mixed race people, the Jews, whom the Nazis identified as a dangerous enemy of the Aryans. It also viewed a number of other peoples as dangerous to the well-being of the Aryan race. In order to preserve the perceived racial purity of the Aryan race, a set of race laws was introduced in 1935, which came to be known as the Nuremberg Laws.
Y'all need to read them Nuremberg Laws. Go ahead.
At first, these laws only prevented sexual relations and marriages between Germans and Jews.
So hold on. So remember, United States, man, it was a problem. You couldn't have. It was a law against having sex with white women or whatever.
Miscegenation laws.
Yes, that's it. Miscegenation. Absolutely, that's it. We was talking about that in the other show. We kind of dove into that. Remember? Miscegenation laws. There you go. Go ahead.
At first, these laws only permitted sexual relations and marriages between Germans and Jews, but they were later extended to the Gypsies, Negroes, and their bastard offsprings, who are described by the Nazi peoples as people of alien blood.
All right, we're going to stop right there, but that's what it is, yo. All right, and then you get down here to the wilds, to the homosexuals, blacks, they against all that. Nazi state included. Other groups deemed degenerate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And asocial. Other groups deemed degenerate and asocial, who were not targeted for extermination but was subjected to exclusionary treatment by the Nazi state, included homosexuals, blacks, Jehovah's Witnesses, and political opponents. Go ahead. One of Hitler's ambitions at the start of the war was to exterminate, expel, or enslave most of all Slavs from Central and Eastern Europe in order to acquire living space for German settlers.
Yeah, he was just out of his mind, yo. And that's the point right there. So we never want to be looking like that in 2023.
Yeah, he was pseudo. He was making it up as he went, pretty much, right?
Yeah, he was having fun. He was definitely having fun doing his thing. He was definitely doing his wild thing. So we back here again. All right, we right here. So now we starting to shape and show you, right? We'd already read that. We good, right? We read that. I know we didn't actually read the statement. Hold on. The statement. Here you go. This is the 1951 statement, right? Let's see. Statement. What's the? Let me see. Objectivity. Sound. All right. Go ahead.
Despite the introduction to the 1950 statement declaring the competence and objectivity of this scientist who signed the document, in its final form cannot be questioned. The first version of the statement was heavily criticized.
All right, so just get into it. What the 19? Go ahead.
Statement declared
1951.
that Homo sapiens sapiens is one species. Let's
All
read
right,
that
there
again.
you go. Okay, say it again.
The 1951 statement declared that Homo sapiens is one species.
Okay, so they're going back to Charles Darwin. Okay, so Charles Darwin information, right? They pulled heavily on that because I know and we study and we can read and we see that, right? 1951, they still was pushing this wild thing, but they had the basis of science, yo, to back that up, yo. Okay, now watch this. This goes out to your man, Neanderthal James. Go ahead. What did this say?
This statement declared that there is no evidence for the existence of so-called pure races.
You know, like the pure African. No such thing. No such thing. I'm gonna say this again. No such thing as the pure African. Y'all tripping. Y'all going against science. Don't hate me, hate the game. Don't get mad at me. Go cuss the scientists out or something, or go find. Don't hate me because I'm not the one. I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
And no biological justification for prohibiting intermarriage between persons of different races.
Because they had all that in the game.
That's profound.
Right?
From UNESCO.
There you have it. So we don't got to keep doing that. I just want to lay the basis of my conversation, right? And me following closely with the experts, right? Okay, now, let me look y'all in the face when I make this statement. Some things you got to look people in the face when you say it. Listen, through my existence for 56 years, I have chose to love and marry Black women. Simple as that. And I will teach my children the same thing. But if they so choose to make their own choices, I'm still going to love them. There you go. Let's get out of that frame before it get wild. Where you at, Juju?
I'm right here. You funny.
Yeah, get wild. I don't want to get wild.
Crazy.
I want to do it. You're going to stop right there.
Yeah. Moving on.
How about, did you ever mess with a white woman? Yeah, I don't did.
Ain't none of y'all business. I played the fifth.
Did you ever? I tell you this, I've never had a white girlfriend. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
Okay.
Just did.
Well, we need that applaud.
Nah,
on board.
Then the next question comes. Did you ever? Y'all told you we're getting out of here before it get weird. Let's see. Where we at? Okay, we did that.
I definitely got a question, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
What's the question?
You're gonna be mad if I ask you that. No. Move on.
You're gonna ask me.
Next source.
All right, next source.
It's for the Discord only.
Saved by Juju.
Next source.
Okay, so now we getting into Egypt now, right? And we talked about Nazi Hitler and all that and the wildness. I want you to know this is the climate that they went to Africa and was messing it all up, saying who the Egyptians was, who they wasn't. Okay, so we need to come here. Let's come here. All right, let me share the screen and show you. Let's talk about the environment and what their first analysis was on what Egypt was. Come on, let's go. This is called the dynastic race theory. Y'all can put that in there. We cooking now. We cooking.
Definitely cooking.
10 minutes into it.
All right,
hold on. We cooking.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Dynastic race theory. Go ahead.
Okay. The dynastic race theory was the earliest thesis to attempt to explain how pre-dynastic Egypt developed into the sophisticated monarchy of dynastic Egypt.
All right, hold on. Listen. What's the time period? 20th century. Think about this now. You wasn't participating in this one. All right? You was not participating in the conversation. You had no power on those grounds. All right? I'm just going to let y'all know that. Go ahead.
The theory holds that the earliest roots of the ancient Egyptian dynastic civilization were imported by invaders from Mesopotamia, who then founded the first dynasty and brought culture to the indigenous population.
Now, hold on now. You got people right now saying that all you got to do is look at their video. Right now, they said that, and y'all fucking with them. And they said that, then they tried to change that. Yeah, it was blase, blase, blase. They said that. And they changed it and they go back to it and they sneak around and they do it. They said that this is what they say, that invaders from Mesopotamia, that's the Levant and all that, right? You know, like
Right.
Mediterranean. Y'all heard that, right? In
Right.
conversations recently, right? Who then founded the first dynasty and brought culture to the indigenous population. Who says that? It ain't Ngozi and it ain't Gullah.
No.
I'm just with that. Right. Y'all can do deductions there and figure it out for yourself.
And they do have sources, by the way. Lots of them.
Yeah, lots of them.
More than you can handle.
Motherfuckers been reading scientific articles for the last 15 years. All right, here you go. Now, where we at?
This theory had strong supporters in the Egyptological community in the first half of the 20th century, but has since lost mainstream support.
All right,
mainstream support.
Right. So then why? Look, here you go. Here you go. You could
Smith Stewart, for Donald. What's the
Yeah.
other one? Zakrowski, Frank Yurko. Egyptological view.
Our population coexists in indigenous African populations. What that say?
Whoa, shoot! I can't see what you call
Early
linguistic and
Nile Valley populations were preliminarily coextensive.
Yeah, with indigenous African population. Oh, that's where you were. Thought you wanted to continue. But linguistic and archaeological data provide key supporting evidence for a preliminary African origin. And this is our guy, Soy Kiata. And AJ Boyce. Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. AJ Boyce and what? We can find this in the what?
Oh, the geographic and origins and population relationship of early ancient Egyptians. That's where you can find it.
Indianapolis Museum, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, is y'all playing? Who y'all think y'all playing with, though? Y'all ain't playing with me. I never was gonna lose this conversation.
Play with your kids.
Yeah, go play with your kids, yo. Don't play with me, yo. I'm lethal over here, yo, because I ain't saying nothing. You will not hear me say nothing. All right. So right now, people is on this nonsense right here, yo. Now. All right, and this is Petrie. This your man right here, yo. He's the, I mean, he was subscribing to eugenics and all that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I think he did the Chicago thing. That's his school. The pioneer. Look, read that. He's what?
The Sir William Matthew Flinders Petrie, commonly known as simply Sir Flinders Petrie, was a British Egyptologist and a pioneer of systematic methodology in archaeology and the preservation of artifacts. He held the first chair of Egyptology in the United Kingdom and excavated let me find it. He excavated many of the most important archaeological sites in Egypt in conjunction with his wife, Hilda Yearlin. Some consider his most famous discoveries to be that of the Merneptah stele.
Yeah, that's the one where they talking about the Israelites and all that, messing it up. So you see why they was messing it up. Keep going. Watch this.
An opinion with which Petrie himself concurred, undoubtedly at least as important is his 1905 discovery and correct identification of the character of the Proto-Sinaitic script.
Sinaitic. That's the Sinaitic.
Sinaitic. Is it?
Proto-Sinaitic. Sinaitic. That's the Sinai Peninsula. They call it
Sinaitic script. Sorry. Looks like the L's, too many I's. The ancestor of almost all alphabetic scripts.
All right, now don't let me hit this button. I don't
Oh,
want to go down that road.
All
you Hebrews.
Dang.
Y'all fly tonight.
They're going to eat it up and then die their course.
Beat the brakes off you.
Right.
Why is the Proto-Sinaitic script found in Egypt? Anyway, go ahead. Watch this.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Petrie developed a system of dating layers based on pottery.
Stop. No, finish the sentence.
dating layers based on pottery and ceramic findings.
I lied. I'm gonna get back to the Hebrews real quick. So, you mean God didn't have his own script? Keep going. God needed Egyptians to learn how to
Wait a
write.
minute, I gotta cancel.
And y'all wondering why I'm an atheist. Hell, God ain't got no script.
Oh
The
my
Egyptians make it. You mean the biblical script?
Proto-cyanatic. I definitely want to go read that.
Excuse me, Juju. What the hell is going on? You mean God ain't got no writing script? He need a bunch of indigenous Africans to write for the Hebrews?
That's telling.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's get back. We're back. Now we realize for all y'all that believes in God, it was the damn Egyptians that you hate that gave y'all writing script. Now that's funny.
Hilarious.
That's hilarious. Hell no. Okay, come on. Now, why we got a problem with this guy, Flinders Peachtree? He did a lot of good work. But what else is he? What? He remains what?
Shoot. Petrie developed the system of dating layers. He remains controversial for his proto-eugenics views. He was a dedicated believer in the superiority of the northern peoples over the Latinate and southern peoples.
What? Superiority of what? Of the northern peoples over the who?
The Latinate, which Latin people, and the southern peoples. So Southeast Europe, and put it back. Go to the Latinate part. That would be like your yeah. Oh, Romance languages.
He had that map, yo, where you be like, come on, yo, he got that wild map.
Latin.
He definitely got the wild map, yo. He got a wild map. You be like, come on, yo. I ain't even gonna show you the map today because I don't want to get all off into all that.
Yeah.
But we want to get back to here. All right, now we did this. We did the invading race theory. Did we come in? This came to be called the what?
No, I don't think so. This came to be called the dynastic race theory. Again, this is about Petrie. The theory further argued that Mesopotamians then conquered both Upper and Lower Egypt and founded the first dynasty. Pre-dynastic and first dynasty burial sites, similar to Nakata, were also found at Abydos, Saqqara, and Heracleopolis. Versions of the dynastic race model were adopted by scholars as L.A. Waddell and Walter Bryan Emery, a former chair of Egyptology at University College London.
Yeah, these are all the top-notch schools, yo. You know what I'm saying? And then, right here in Afrocentrism, this is where Diop and them come in. It's very important that they came in fighting fire with fire, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, yeah, we're going to get back to Diop and them. But Diop did say the ancient Egyptians were Black Africans. Okay? All right? Paid special attention to the emergence of the dynastic race theory. Yeah, he was on their head. Okay? So we now we setting a straight foundation on where we're going with this at. So the next source we're gonna go, we got that. Now let's come to the damn controversy. All right. Okay, we had the controversy, right?
Oh.
Right. This the shit everybody be arguing over. The Egyptian race controversy. Shit is all over the place. Y'all can read that. Drop that source for them. Read the whole paper.
I think I already did it for them.
Okay. All right. It's all over the daggone place, right? All right. Let me slide right here. The controversy is everybody trying to figure out the racial identity of the damn Egyptians. Everybody. Cranometrics, all kind of early racial theories, 18th, 19th century, 18th century you enslaved, 19th you enslaved. You ain't participating, yo. Okay, some scholars argue that ancient Egyptian culture was influenced by Afro-Asiatic speakers population in North Africa, the Horn of Africa, the Middle East, while others point to its influences from various Nubian groups and populations in Europe or populations in Europe. And we know who tried to call them Caucasians. We know. You know that I know that you know that I know You just said that. Okay, so more recent time, some writers continue to challenge the mainstream view. Some focus on questioning the race of specific notable individuals, such as the king, such as king represented on the Sphinx of Gaza, right? Native Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, Egyptian queen Ty, Greek Ptolemaic queen Cleopatra. They're going to do that now. So right here. Go ahead, Juju. Mainstream.
Mainstream scholars reject the notion that Egypt was a white or black civilization.
Oh, stop. So why don't Unc, amongst other things, call the Egyptians black or white, Juju?
Because science says so.
Yeah, and who the mainstream scholars, they rejected, right?
Exactly.
Okay, now y'all have said I was a fool 50 years ago because the mainstream was saying something. Wow, you feel me? But now, right, scientific racism, right, is out of favor based off of some scientists having better science and proving that the scientific racism was actually just that, pseudoscience. And that's why I continue to use the word pseudoscientists or pseudoscience, right? So the mainstream, now we can back it up with support and documentation. We can back it up with the genetics. Just shows they are indigenous population. Some people say Unc made that up about the indigenous populations. Well, we want to see. We want to see if they lying to you or not, because they liars and they scamming. Blase. All right. What did it say? Mainstream scholars reject the what?
Notion that Egypt was a white or black civilization.
But why would they do that? Because UNESCO then already put out the statements. Because Nazi, Hitler, and the wild dudes, they fought a damn war, World War II, to have their Nazi ideology, ladies and gentlemen. That's why a group of scientists wouldn't do it. That's why they don't do it, because it's wild. People lost their lives. 12 million people were shipped around the world in the largest forced migration on planet Earth. I'm going to say this again. The largest migration in the history of the world, and the history of Homo sapiens sapiens, which goes back right now approximately 350,000 years. The largest migration occurred from the 1400s all the way up to the 1800s. Or when they made going to Africa and grabbing black people illegal. That's why you can't do it. You can do what you want to do. But I'm telling you why I'm not doing it. And I can support why I don't do it. So go ahead.
They maintain that applying modern notions of black or white races to ancient Egypt is anachronistic.
Well, can we just look this word up? What the hell is this word?
Anachronism is a chronological inconsistency.
Oh, so they being chronologically inconsistent when they call them black or white. Is it just me? Am I making it up, Juju?
No,
so I don't expect to get no videos made about make the video about the goddamn Wikipedia page entitled what? Anachronism.
Yeah.
Don't make it on me. I ain't got no damn homework. If you make it on me, I'm gonna make a video and laugh at you with the ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Now, don't stop making videos about me. That means
yeah, don't
stop making the videos. Keep doing it.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Go ahead. This is what is what?
Chronological inconsistency in some arrangement, especially a juxtaposition of people, events, objects.
What's that? The what?
Juxtaposition. It's an act or instant of placing two elements close together or side by side. This is often done in order to compare and contrast the two, to show similarities or differences.
All right, go ahead.
Juxtapose.
Okay, so especially what?
Especially a juxtaposition of people, events, objects, language terms, and customs from different time periods.
Yeah, because y'all taking some Nazi Hitler shit and putting it back on the Nile Valley population. They wouldn't even have thought that the way. They wouldn't have known to say that. Go ahead. The common what?
The common type of anachronism is an object misplaced in time, but it may be verbal expression, a technology, a philosophical idea, a musical.
Like the way they make Egyptians worship.
Right.
See, I ain't gonna get into that. That's gonna hurt a lot of people. I'm gonna stop.
Or they didn't do human sacrifice.
Yeah, stop. Let me stop. I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop. Jabari, what's going on, bro? Shout out to Jabari. Got that big debate coming up. Ali Muhammad. Y'all know what it is. Go ahead.
Philosophical idea and musical.
Did I hide that good enough? No, I might not have had it good enough. All right, go ahead. The most what?
He's so bad. Oh God. The most common type of anachronism.
I think I'm just hating just now. I didn't participate. I was hating.
You gonna apologize or no?
Yeah, I apologize for hating because I don't hate. I participate.
Right.
I think I was participating in scholarship. I changed my mind.
You motivate, right?
I motivate.
Yeah. We don't hate. Yeah.
We don't hate around here. Seriously though, we don't hate. We just participate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The most common type of anachronism is an object misplaced in time, but it
like camels, like in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, when you read Abraham and them came with camels, no, they didn't have camels during that time period in that area. It's anachronistic. So when you read your biblical text, say they was lying and scamming because they didn't have camels.
Dang,
got them.
Yeah.
Let me finish it off. Go ahead.
But it may be a verbal expression, a technology.
Like the Egyptians had thermonuclear weapons. Y'all heard all them pseudos tell y'all that. We had the great technology. We could do all that. We could yeah, they launched spaceships in ancient Egypt. Yeah, that's the bull crap, yo. To the self ideas, musical styles, material, plants, animals, customs, like the camels and all that customs, anything else associated with a particular period that is placed outside of its proper temporal domain. Okay. Yeah.
Anachronism.
Back to this now. Now we back to here. Now where was we at? So we did all that. Go ahead. In addition,
scholars reject the notion implicit in the notion of a black or white Egypt hypothesis. That ancient Egypt was racially homogeneous. Instead, skin color varied between the peoples of Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt, and Nubia, when various eras rose to power in ancient Egypt. Within Egyptian history, despite multiple foreign invasions, the demographics were not shifted substantially by large migrations.
Somebody just got caught out there with that one. We heard a lot of people howl and scream on that one. Yo, they replaced the population. They did. Well, based off of what I'm reading here, 3 sources.
Clines and clusters versus race, a test in ancient Egypt, and the case of death in the Nile, in the American Journal of Physical Anthropology. Slavery, genocide, and the politics of outrage. You also got melanin centricity and pseudoscience. American Journal of Physical Anthropology.
Oh man, somebody gonna tear them sources up. Y'all go tear the sources up though. It's fun.
Tear it up.
Tear them up. That's fun. All right, so we got that little background right there, right? Did Brother Unk just throw in the word indigenous? I don't think so. Okay, they don't say the indigenous right here. Did they? No. So I want let me slide it on down.
Lord,
slide it on down. See if my memory serves. Knox, y'all know this guy. He was the wild guy. They call him the father of scientific racism, ladies and gentlemen. And he was measuring the skulls in Egypt, right?
Oh, this the skull guy.
George Giddens, right? All that. Samuel Morton. Now the Samuel Morton guy, right? All these dudes was making determinations. Okay, so we got good reason, right, to fight the way we fight. So I understand fighting fire with fire when we say he was black, because these people was wild with it, yo. Look up these people again. Samuel George Morton, George Giddens, and Joseph C. Knox. All right, these are key players And the whole thing about saying what the Egyptians was white or the Egyptians was this, and they start saying if they was brown, that like Rising them was saying that the Nubian type was in all the households in Egypt. I could pull the work right now. I don't got time for that. He said that. He said, but they were slaves like they was in America.
Oh,
all right.
wow.
That's how they did that. So I just want y'all to know, for all y'all acting crazy like phenotypes, diverse, what they miscall sub-Saharan African phenotypes, right? They was in a lot of Egyptian households, just for the record. Okay, don't make me pull it up. All right, I can go to all white anthropologists at that time, and they said the Negro made up 33% of the population. I can pull the work. It's nothing. If you try me on, I'm gonna bash your head. So back up. Okay. Okay. Right here. Yeah, they was talking about Mesopotamians responsible for imposing civilization on Egypt. Okay, we know that. All right. Now, position of modern scholarship, meaning in these time periods now. Am I correct?
Yeah.
What'd that say?
At the UNESCO Symposium on the Peopling of Ancient Egypt and the Deciphering of the Meroitic Script in Cairo, in 1974, the Black hypothesis and the notion of a homogeneous population in Egypt was proposed by Sheikh and Diop. In his chapter,
Hold on. So he had the Black hypothesis, saying he was black. Nick Boy, the majority of them. That's what he said. And he didn't. And watch this. This is something, a little sidebar. And he also talked about Indo-European being in there.
Oh, wow.
In pre-dynastic time. So when all y'all, crazy people talking about they wasn't there and act like Gozi and them is lying and making this shit up. No, Diop said it too. Okay? That's for the record. All right, keep going, because now we cooking like hot grease around here.
It's popping.
Popping. Yeah, go ahead.
In his chapter, Origins of the Ancient Egyptians, numerous objections were made to the ideas propounded by Diop.
These objecting it at the scientific conference. Go ahead.
These objections revealed the extent of a disagreement which remained profound, even though it was not voiced explicitly. The disagreement was largely due to methodological issues.
And you can read it in here in the People of Ancient Egypt Deciphering Meroitic Script Proceedings and Symposium held in Cairo, 2873 and 1974. This is what the conscious community talks about as the great victory of Diop's, and they scammed you and they lied. They don't tell you what he actually got over, right? What actually stuck. In science, just because some of your idea has been discredited, don't mean your whole thing was discredited. And I'm gonna show you why he should be in the Hall of Fame of African scholars, because what he did here was profound, but they all make it up and act like that the victory was that he won today was black. No, he did not. He couldn't have won the scientific conference for being black, because they wrote a statement in 1950 and 1951 to say that no, that's not it. Y'all get my point, right? He couldn't have won that. How can he win when the notion of race was discredited after Adolf Hitler showed his ass and they blew him up? Think about that, Juju. See, we don't think about the whole thing.
Well, that was the whole point of UNESCO, though.
Right, but the conscious community said Diop's won. The Egyptians was black. You can go to any website, black-owned website, they're going to mess it up. And most people ain't even read the damn document. I read the document, man.
And that's a fact.
Come on, man. And I listened to it. Go ahead. We right here. Diop's what?
For example, no, we're not. We're down here. For example, the insufficient data to enable provisional conclusions to be drawn with regard to the peopling of ancient Egypt and the successive phases through which it may have passed.
All right, come on.
The arguments of all sides are recorded in the UNESCO publication General History of Africa, with the origin of the Egyptians chapter being written by Sheikh Anta Diop, a proponent of the Black hypothesis. Diop's chapter was certified in the general conclusion of the symposium report by the the International Scientific Committee's rapporteur, Jean Devisy, as a painstakingly research contribution. Consequently, there was a real lack of balance in the discussion among participants.
That's another thing, yo. He bought so much shit they weren't even ready for him. He was on their head, yo. Don't get it twisted.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
At the 1974 UNESCO conference, several participants other than Diop and Obenga concluded that the Neolithic Egyptian population was...
Where we at? The 1974 conference, several... Go ahead. Did what? So let's see if Unc was making this up. I heard him say Unc made that up about indigenous. Didn't they? You ever heard anybody say that?
I heard him say.
Yeah, keep going. What happened now?
But the Neolithic Egyptian population was indigenous to the Sahara. You see that?
What?
And was made up.
I want to read that again. They said I made it up. Go ahead. At what?
At the 1974 UNESCO conference, several participants, other than Diop and Obenga, concluded that the Neolithic, Egyptian population was indigenous to the Sahara and was made up of people from north and south of the Sahara who had a range of skin colors. That's ancient civilization of Africa. The peopling of ancient Egypt and the deciphering of the Meroitic script.
So that's where I got that from now. I didn't make it up. Keep going. The what? The majority?
The majority of the participants in the conference disagreed with Diop's and Obenga's views. Similarly, none of the participants voiced support for an earlier postulation that Egyptians were white with the dark, even black pigmentation.
That's your man Blase be saying that. Go ahead.
Although Professor Galab stated that the inhabitants of Egypt in Paleolithic times were Caucasoids.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we cooking like the hot grease and we right there. Okay, let's go now. Let's move on. All right. There you go.
Where you want me?
All right. Right here. We're going to stop right here and we're going to move it on. Go ahead.
Frank J. Urico outlined in 1989 article that, in short, ancient Egypt, like modern Egypt, consisted of a very heterogeneous population.
You heard what he just said, right?
Yes.
Ancient and modern. Go ahead.
He also wrote in 1990, when you talk about Egypt, it's just not right to talk about black or white. To take the terminology here in the United States and graft it onto Africa is anthropologically inaccurate.
Okay. So why don't I call them black, Juju? Because it's what, though? Juju,
anthropologically, which is scientifically and in the
because I study anthropology.
Correct sense of the word, right?
I can't say that. Maybe y'all can say it, but I'm held to a different standard. I don't want to be inaccurate for my people. Keep going.
It's not scientific.
It's not scientific. Go ahead.
Yorko added that we are applying a racial divisiveness to Egypt that they would never have accepted. They would have considered this argument absurd, and that is something we could really learn from.
Okay. Absurd. Do you have to look up the word absurd?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. They would have never accepted it. I just seen a video today early with some African Americans over in Egypt telling them that they wanted the original people. It's absurd.
Oh, Lord.
Because I thought we was talking about the ancient Nile Valley Africans. They'd have thought that to been absurd. Go ahead. Yuriko wrote in what?
Yuriko wrote in physical features. Oh, sorry. Yuriko wrote in, what is that, 1996?
Mm-hmm.
That the peoples of Egypt, the Sudan, and much of Northeast Africa are generally regarded as Neolithic continuity with widely ranging physical features, complexions light to dark, various hair, and cranial facial types.
All right, we out of that one. See, I ain't making nothing up, right?
Nah.
So you want to go to Nubia or Sudan first? Call it.
Let's go to the Sudan.
All right. So we're in Sudan now. Okay. Now, we're going to go prehistoric Sudan before 8,000 BCE.
Oh, wow.
Okay. By the 8th millennium. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. By the 8th millennium BC, people of Neolithic culture had settled into a sedentary way of life there in fortified mud brick villages.
So why do you always talk about Mesopotamia, though, yo? See that? They always do that. They don't talk about this, though, about the Sudan.
Wow.
Come on, man. Right. Keep going. Got y'all stuck in Egypt some damn where.
where they supplemented hunting and fishing on the Nile with grain gathering and cattle herding.
What? Grain gathering?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they got those microliths, those bladelets to cut down the grains. That's why you can find grinding stones that go back to 25,000.
That's far.
Right. And y'all know I got the homework because I don't got my own homework. So I got to depend on the experts. See, y'all can do what I do. Herding cattle. Keep going. Neolithic people what?
Neolithic peoples created cemeteries such as R2.
R2. Y'all don't even know what that is. I want y'all to look it up. Type in R2/Sudan. We ain't doing it right now.
During the 5th millennium BC, migrations from the drying Sahara brought Neolithic people into the Nile Valley along with agriculture.
Go ahead. The people what? Resulted in a what?
The population that resulted from this cultural and genetic mixing developed a social
genetic mixing. Go ahead.
A social hierarchy over the next centuries, which became the kingdom of Kush, with the capital at Karma at 1700 BC. Anthropological and archaeological research indicates.
Hold on, yo. Anthropology, archaeological research, and what does it indicate?
That during the pre-dynastic period, Nubia and Akkadian, Upper Egypt were ethnically and culturally nearly identical and thus simultaneously evolved systems of pharaonic kingship by 3300 BC.
We need to read that smooth, though, because this shit is it. This is what we talking about now. This is why y'all never could actually beat me. You can't beat me with Wikipedia. You can't get past Wikipedia. Blase, and everybody else run their damn mouth. Let's read that part smooth. What? At go ahead, Jew.
At 1700 BC, anthropological and archaeological research indicates that during the pre-dynastic period, Nubia and Akkadian Upper Egypt were ethnically and culturally nearly identical and thus simultaneously evolved systems of pharaonic kingship by 3300 BC.
So what y'all trying to do?
Wow.
What y'all trying to do? I ain't make it up. What y'all trying to do though? Who y'all talking to? Yeah, all right. Now we're gonna move to Nubia, right?
Yes, Nubia it
Yeah,
is.
so we at Nubia, Nakata, Upper Egypt. Well, ethnically, culturally, nearly identical, and thus simultaneously evolved systems of pharaonic kingship by 3,300 BCE. Now we start in Wikipedia, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna end our ass in the museums. Yeah, watch how we do it. Watch how we get down. Now we moving. Then we moving. Now we in Nubia, right? All right, where you at, Jew? Because we rolling. We right here.
Prehistory.
Make sure y'all know we in Nubia. Look, see, Nubia. I ain't making this up. Okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We don't want to read it. We ain't read none of that. We don't read, but we're gonna get right to it because we're moving quick.
That's
Go ahead,
fine.
right here. We right here.
We're megaliths. Okay, megaliths discovered at Nabta Playa are early examples of what seems to be one of the world's first astronomical devices.
All right, y'all hear that, right?
Predating Stonehenge by almost 2,000 years. That's
okay, and we ain't talking about Egypt. We talking in the south in Egypt.
Nabta Playa. Nabta Playa. This complexity
you got to say complexity
by different levels of authority within the society. They're likely formed the basis for the structure of both the Neolithic society of Nabta and the Old Kingdom of Egypt.
It said what? What that? Huh?
This complexity, as expressed by different levels of authority,
not y'all YouTube dudes. Keep going.
Within the society, they're likely form the basis for the structure of both the Neolithic society at Nabta and the Old Kingdom of Egypt.
So you want to play? You want to play with them? You want to play with them real quick?
Go ahead, play.
Real quick. Let's play. You play with the food. Let's play with the food. Let's see what Nabta Playa. Early history. Look, watch this. Fred Rendroff, get any book he got, read it. Christopher Eric, we got that. Yeah. Wild studies, morphology. Hold on, watch this.
Everybody look
about Sahara, Barbary sheep, cartoon. You got to study cartoon. People of that time consumed and stored wild sorghum. Used ceramics, adorned, complicated, painted pattern, created perhaps by using combs. Don't forget, remember them combs made from fish bones. And which belong generally to poly tradition, strongly associated with the southern part of Sahara. Khartoum, Mesolithic. All right, Chad sites in Chad. Right, you know I can get Egyptian pottery from Chad. We did a show on that. Analysis and remains of 3 individuals at Nabta Playa by Joe D. Iris in 2001 reported that the Holocene settlement of the Egyptian Sahara, based on archaeological dental data, suggests they mainly what? What's that? Mainly what?
Sub-Saharan African affinity and origin. With sub-Saharan tendencies most commonly detected.
Now watch this. So you can't cheat.
You killing them.
Keep going, but what?
But also possible North African tendencies, including.
Shout out to Double X. Nigga was the loudest on that show. Shout out to you, Double X.
Loud, just like
nigga. Shout out to Double X who just died, ladies. They died. Shout out to Blase. You died.
Right?
You died because you
dead,
just
homie.
died. And you can't even deal with Wikipedia.
I know, right? Talking about scientific journals and sources. You ain't got none.
Yeah, shut up. Keep going. And concluding that what?
Concluding that Hindenburg suggests that the Nabta Playa people may have been most similar to Negroes from south of the Sahara. The present qualitative dental comparison tentatively supports this conclusion.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. We sub-Saharan, we don't want to do that.
Damn.
Y'all rock out. We're gonna let y'all play with that.
Damn.
Right now, we're gonna let y'all do that. We back to here. Now, we just the article, right? Nubia. We're going back to Nubia. I just wanted to show y'all what where Nopta was.
That
Right.
beautiful.
Okay. Go ahead.
We want to start by
Go ahead.
15. Oh,
Yeah,
or
this is
the
a
period.
statement wrote.
Okay. Joseph Vogel wrote that the period when sub-Saharan Africa was most influential in Europe was a time when neither Egypt, as we understand it culturally, nor the Sahara, as we understand it geographically, existed.
Mm-hmm.
Populations and cultures now found south of the desert roam far to the north.
Yeah, they keep saying it wasn't no in North Africa, yo. It wasn't no that type of no. Didn't people say that?
Yeah,
It
they
just
did.
died.
They definitely did.
Keep going now. What happened? Well, now what
It
happened?
was
Go ahead.
ready to die on the hill
Yeah.
too.
Go ahead. The culture. Go ahead.
The culture of Upper Egypt, which became dynastic Egyptian civilization, could fairly be called a Sudanese transplant.
Yeah, how y'all want to do it? Encyclopedia Prehistoric Africa, Archaeology, History, Language, and Culture, Environments.
Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek. You say the cultures of Upper Egypt, which became dynastic Egypt civilization, could fairly be called a what kind of transplant?
Sudanese transplant.
Okay, let's
That's
get out of here, yo.
in the
We didn't beat
Sudan.
them half to death, and I'm not going over it. But every time they get too jumpy, you smack them out the air. That's how you got to do it, Juju.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did the Nubia thing, we did the Sudanese thing, we did beat them up with the dynastic thing, we got them right there. We did UNESCO thing, and why don't use black? Now, let's take a deep breath. Okay. Now, where is now? You know what? Okay. Now we're here. Can you see it? What's that? What that say, Juju?
The Brooklyn Museum.
Are you sure?
Brooklyn Museum.
It's the fake website or the real website?
It looks like the real one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt in the Green Sahara. Museum Spotlight.
Go ahead.
So, located in the museum's Egyptian galleries, this installation focuses on ancient Egypt and Nubia as African civilizations, challenging races and colonial assumptions.
Hold on, it said what though?
Racist challenge.
No. It said what? The museum do what?
The installation focused on ancient Egypt and Nubia as African civilizations.
So am I wrong when I say that, yo?
No.
Challenging what? What are they challenging though?
Racist and colonial assumptions.
Watch how they die. Go ahead.
Of early Western archaeologists.
Oh, I named them Galton, Knoll, and them. Right? Remember I mentioned them? Peachtree. Remember that? Keep going.
Examples of pottery and figurines made more than 5,000 years ago reveal a common origin as the two civilizations on the African continent. Objects such as headdresses and
Sistra
further demonstrate close ties between Egypt and other African cultures.
Oh man. Not looking good, huh? For all the fake people. Shout out to the fake people. Keep going.
The display also highlights the important contributions of W.E.B. Du Bois.
Oh, black people, huh? Who else?
William Leo Hansberry.
Black guy, huh? William Leo Hansberry.
And Pauline Hopkins. 3 of the many African American scholars who recognize and published on Egypt and Nubia as African civilizations during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a period when the field of mainstream Egyptology rejected this notion.
There we go. Here's a list of doctors that actually helped in putting this together. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. Somebody's scamming you.
That's a beautiful piece of work, by the way.
I keep trying to tell y'all, man, we don't got to make nothing up. We don't got to add nothing, Juju. We don't got to take nothing away. Yo, we can show the experts, y'all. That's all we got to do. We don't got to do nothing but do the right thing. You know, always do the right thing, right?
Facts. Indeed.
Mm-hmm. So we rolling. Let me see. How much time we got? We ain't at the hour yet, yo. What I tell you, I was gonna get them out there in about an hour, didn't I?
Good job.
Okay, here we go. Now we go to the Brooklyn Museum. And then we're gonna end off. Okay, I think. All right. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get this right. This part don't be easy. This don't make no sense. Let me see if I can get it out of there, Juju. Let me see. Wonder why I
Where
can't.
you at right now? Are you
I
doing?
know. Hold on. I'm trying to get.
Because I know.
Oh, you.
What's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Sometimes you got surprises too. So
Oh, surprises.
yeah,
I'm gonna do this though. I need to get this right.
you'll give me a set list, but then you got some surprises too.
Yeah, I set them in there. I can't. I don't know why I can't. Why
You
is
can
it
do
doing
it, Bobby. You can do it.
Yeah, they won't let me get it. Man, come on. I'm glad I wasn't in the middle of the damn debate when this happened.
Better close some of them tabs.
It ain't that. I don't got that many tabs. It ain't that. I need to get to the thing. I can't. Won't let me show it, man. Stupid, bro. Hey, I don't know why it won't let me do that. Video, extra camera. I don't know. That damn extra camera. Oh, that's stupid. I don't want the extra slides. Nope. 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 I don't want to do none of that. All I want to do is this, Juju. Show it. This is ridiculous. Let's see if I took out the audio. Let's see what that do. Nah, man. Let's see. Choose what you want. Let me see. Yeah,
It
I
won't
should
let you
be.
great.
Yeah, I don't know why I won't. Normally it's right here, and you can't even do it, yo. This is horrible right here, yo. This is shit to get you mad.
Be patient. I'll start singing for you.
Yeah, I'm patient. Patient ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh, here we go. No. Well, let me share the entire screen. Oh. Ah, see, it won't let me share the entire screen, Juju. How I can't show my daggone PowerPoint thing is crazy, yo.
And I am not the tech girl, so I definitely can't help you with that. Girl.
Yeah, I don't need the tech girl for him. The tech girl.
You need a tech girl.
Nah, actually, funny as hell. Yeah, this should be. So we can take a quick commercial break, though.
Yeah.
This
The
is
commercial break. Yeah.
Hey, look, y'all know what's going down, man. Did we come from America or were we always here? Sunday, July 30th, 1 p.m. $30 tickets, man. Get them while they're hot, yo. They rolling off the shelves, man. When y'all get out of church, man, go ahead and dive into this debate at 1 o'clock, man. Going down Chief Ali, a.k.a. Godbody, versus Jabari Asazi, the Egyptian priest, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and get that, man. It's going to be fire. Go ahead and get the information. Hey, Mars, go ahead and drop that in the chat. All right? Because it's going down.
It's going down.
It's definitely down. Yeah, but I don't want to let me.
That is definitely going to be a show.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one, yo.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Boy, that's going to be a good one.
No, man, why they keep doing this? Then once you get stuck on here, you can't even get it off there.
Oh, God.
Huh?
I said, oh, Lord. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some more shout outs while you doing that, Bobby.
Yeah, go ahead. Cause I'm ready. Go
You
ahead.
get your tech girl to help you. Well, want to give a shout out.
What can you see? Can you see this yet?
Once you take the commercial down, you still got a commercial up. I see Jabari.
Yeah,
Mm,
showing me today.
I see a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to see all that. That's stupid.
Man, I want to give a shout out to High School 45 out there.
Oh, we got it
In a
now. We figured
minute.
it out. We figured it out there, shorty.
You good?
Yeah, we good. Give
Okay.
Haskell a shout out.
Uh-oh.
You can see it now, right?
That's it. I just want to say, hey.
Where we at? What'd you see? You see it?
African ancestors of Egypt and Nubia from the Green Sahara to the Nile.
What kind of ancestors?
African
Ancestors of who though?
of Egypt and Nubia from the Green Sahara.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What did it say?
African from the Green Sahara to the Nile. Nile Valley.
Mm-hmm.
The Nile River in Egypt. Next slide, please.
Go ahead.
Located on the African continent, Egypt is nevertheless often perceived as being part of the Near East.
Now who keep doing that to us, yo?
Man.
Didn't we just had a conversation on Smash Show this morning and all that, didn't they? So you know this is the Brooklyn Museum. We just proved that. We did that, right?
I hope a lot of people's be doing it.
Okay, keep going. A lot of people be doing it, yo.
Tripping.
A lot of people from Egypt be doing it. Don't even know where the hell they live at.
Wow.
I never suppose a regular old Egyptian walking down the street would have any level of competency, right, on anthropology and all that. No more than I expect the average African American walking down the street to have that. The problem is in America, you can jump on YouTube and act like you're an expert. Go ahead, though.
Average American, period.
Let's flow through there. Let's go.
While its ties with various Near Eastern cultures in both ancient and modern times are well established, Egypt's deep African roots and profound religious, artistic, and linguistic connections to other African cultures have often been overlooked.
Guess who didn't let him overlook it? That was Diop.
Facts.
That's why he's in the Hall of Fame. Remember I said I was going to get back to that. Keep going. Alternative theories. Go ahead.
Alternative theories regarding the origins of pharaonic civilization, often guided by racist assumptions, have omitted the African context altogether.
Yeah, who's doing that now? They African, but they ain't really African. Y'all heard that, right? Go ahead.
And instead propose ideas ranging from an invading white race to extraterrestrials.
Go ahead.
From early on, Egypt was a multicultural society with significant disparities between various regions of the country. Throughout its existence, pharaonic Egypt traded and exchanged ideas with and incorporated migrants from neighboring African populations, including Nubia, modern Sudan, Libya, likely modern Ethiopia, and numerous other cultures of the ancient world.
Go ahead.
Archaeological excavations, along with anthropological and linguistic research, indicate that the Nile Valley was originally settled by nomadic peoples escaping the drying climate of the Green Sahara. The earliest inhabitants of Egypt, Nubia, and the Libyan desert produced similar types of tools, pottery, and religious imagery, pointing to their common African origin.
Right. Is the Middle Eastern origin?
Hell no.
Is it Mediterranean origin?
Hell no.
Is it Indo-European origin?
Hell no.
Nah, man. It's common African origin, man. And I ain't say that. The Brooklyn Museum said that. Go ahead.
The traditions and language of the Saharan Nilotic population largely shaped the development of ancient Egypt and Nubia into the great civilization.
Nilotic, the what? Neolithic?
Neolithic, excuse me. A Neolithic population largely shaped the development of ancient Egypt and Nubia into the great civilizations we know today. In fact, many traits that were once viewed as essentially Egyptian were first attested in Nubia.
Stop. We won't read that slow.
Go.
There's a word there called in fact, meaning in fact, many traits that were once viewed as essentially Egyptian blase, blase, and everybody else to be tripping, were first attested in Nubia and are thus rooted there. And in the desert cultures to the south. South of what? Right. And west of Egypt. Maybe we should say this slow. Because everybody want to just stay in Egypt. Nah, nigga, that ain't what it's saying. It said, in fact, many traits that were once viewed as essentially Egyptian were first attested in Nubia and are thus rooted there. Okay? And in the desert cultures to the south. The south of what, yo? South of Egypt. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And the west of Egypt. So to the south and to the west of Egypt. See, it said the nomadic pastoralist way of life adapted in Egypt and other North African cultures, double X, was first established by the most ancient Nubian peoples. Similarly, right, the shared vocabulary of Afro-Asiatic languages, the Sahutep, which include ancient Egyptian, points to the origin of these languages and the what? And languages to the south of Egypt. To the what? To the what of Egypt?
South.
Not the south in Egypt, but to the south of Egypt. I want to get that clear because I hear people trying to play with that. Stop playing with me. Go play with your kids somewhere.
Go play with dynamite.
Yeah, go play with... Put it in your back pocket.
Something. Oh boy, go play with them rocks.
Yeah. The crystals. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Where we at?
Ancient Nubian society developed alongside.
This is a new okay. Ancient Nubian society developed alongside and in close contact with Egypt. The two cultures mutually influenced each other and shared many similar traditions. Until recently, however, many European and white American historians saw Nubia as Egypt's inferior neighbor. Excavations of Nubian sites in the late 20th century revealed a thriving and sophisticated culture that developed independently, notwithstanding its close relationship with Egypt. The mighty kingdoms of ancient Nubia, in turn, established trade networks with Iron Age West African cultures. Didn't they say they had no contact?
But the Iron Age, get your dates right. Don't kill yourself.
Today, the legacy of ancient Egypt and Nubia is evident.
I can see 30 minutes. I told you. The ancient Egyptians went to west. I told you. Hey, look, first of all, Nubia, right? They definitely traded with Inner Africa, ladies and gentlemen. This is real. Yeah, they actually did that. Okay. Look up the Nubian corridor and all that. They did that. But in the Iron Age, we got no outdates in the Iron Age, right?
That's a long time ago.
There you go. But you got you got that's iron now. Age of Iron. Bronze Age predates that. Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age. Okay, keep going. Today.
The legacy of ancient Egypt and Nubia is evident in early elements of religion and ritual that persist in many later African cultures.
Okay. This is funny right here. This is funny.
Ancient Egyptians were an African people who first appeared in the Nile Valley by 4500 BCE and created a distinctive culture. Egyptologists no longer maintain the false hypothesis that lighter-skinned outsiders created Egyptian culture.
It say the what, yo? The who? The what?
Egyptologists, the who?
They say what? What they say, yo?
They said they no longer maintain the false hypothesis, that's the what, that lighter-skinned outsiders created Egyptian
stop
culture.
Right there, yo. I think I done did enough on them. Yeah, we can keep going, but I don't want to keep going. I'm gonna hold it back for somebody. Somebody won't get slick. I still got more homework.
Yeah,
anybody talking crazy? You talking crazy? I'm gonna get you. So now let's come to Diop's as we close it out.
I'm
This is
gonna get
important.
this sucker. No, let's stop.
Yo, shout out to the House of Conscience, man. Like and subscribe, man. Man, make sure y'all go to the store. Abjuwear. Mars, put that in there. Abjuwear. ABDJUWEAR. All righty. So we're here. Can you see it?
Yes, I see it.
African origin of civilization. Go ahead.
Here I go. Scholars today recognize Africa as the source of our common ancestry.
That go to the Blackians, Fakians, right? And everybody's playing that North American stuff. Go ahead, but what?
But in 1974,
Wait. What happened in 1974?
Senegalese scholar.
No. But what was going on in 1974?
Oh, UNESCO. That was the UNESCO symposium.
So now we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see what he really did.
Yeah.
See, now y'all got a lie to fake it to make it.
You ain't got to lie.
Yeah, man. No, he didn't win the black part because he never would have won that. Especially after Hitler damn near tore up the world based off of foolery. Based off of 12 million black people, complete foolery, the race foolery. They would have never agreed to that. So why stop it? Let's see what happened in 1974 that puts this man in the Met goddamn museum that y'all need to renown him for. He's renowned for this. Put some respect on his name and stop lying about his work. Go ahead. 1974, say what?
But in 1974, Senegalese scholar and humanist Cheikh Anta Diop shocked and challenged historians by asserting the influence of ancient African civilizations in his groundbreaking book, The African Origin of Civilization, Myth or Reality. The exhibition pays homage to Diop by presenting masterpieces from the museum's collections from West and Central Africa alongside art from ancient Egypt for the first time in the Met's history. Ooh, at the Met. That's beautiful.
Okay.
That is groundbreaking.
It is.
Y'all know what the Met is?
See? Yeah. He rustled Egypt out of the hands of the Mediterranean and put it in Africa, y'all. All right. This is what he's famous for. This would put in the museum. Not that he was saying he was black, would have literally got him kicked out the museum. It would have got him kicked out the museum, Juju. Yeah, he'd have got kicked out the museum for that one. That definitely would have got you kicked out the museum.
Definitely.
Got kicked out.
Anthropology and archaeology, those are science.
Yeah, it would have kicked you out.
Sciences.
I ain't even looking at refuse. I'm gonna drop this link, man. Give y'all 10 minutes. Y'all can get in here. Hurry up. Hey. We did it in 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Not bad.
Told you. If I didn't have computer problem, I'd been right at the hour. I said I can get them out of there. I don't got to outdraw a long thing. I ain't got to do that. Keep playing with me. They keep playing with me, man. Yeah. Ain't nobody clicking no damn link. Nobody's gonna hit this link today talking opposite what I just said. Juju.
Oh,
see, they do that in another place. They won't do that. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
Come out and play.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, you ain't got the lot to kick it.
Ain't got a lot to kick it.
Sing it again.
You ain't got a lot to kick it.
Got me hollering, bro.
Man,
oh my god.
We got my man blocked though. I supposed to unblock him, yo.
Who?
Kyle, that's my man, yo.
How is he blocked?
I had that man around my family, yo.
How is Kyle blocked?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say it. I'm just not gonna say it. Yeah, we're gonna get you on block, Kyle, yo. I don't even know you in there, man. We'll get you on block.
But you can hit the link, Kyle. You ain't blocked from that.
He say, tell him I said, please unblock me. Who? How you block? I got a gun that somebody blocked you. I ain't blocked you, yo. I gotta go over there to the. I gotta get you the channel and get you out of the.
Man.
Oh shit!
To prison.
YouTube prison. Dun
What
dun
the what?
dun.
Where they do that at?
Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Where they do that at?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay, yo. So we seeing.
Mongo had a question.
What's the question, yo? After all that, y'all got questions after all that. What's the question?
Mongo, hit the link. Lord,
Who is that?
come play. His
Yeah,
question was brother Unk Smash showed the ancient Egyptians using the word black in the Meta Nature. What's your thoughts on that?
My thought is all the scholar what I just brought. That's my thought. Yeah, and they would have thought that to been ridiculous, and that does not mean that that he does not find the word black in the meta nature. That does not mean that. What that I'm saying is, if y'all place that racial construct on there, they'd have said that's ridiculous.
Now, yeah, just because there's description, that doesn't, automatically.
It's the way it's applied, yo.
A racial construct.
Hey,
yo, bro. I actually got a question from the peanut gallery because I'm curious to see how you would handle it myself.
All right, go ahead.
It's the question. Hey,
what's
Juju,
up,
what up,
Mongo Slade? Mongo Slade.
Yo, it's the question of, and I got a rudimentary understanding of what's going on, but the arguments that's being made is that the lighter skin comes from all of the invasions, the Greeks, the Romans, I want to say the Persians, the Ottomans, things of that nature.
Okay, well, we read the source here. It said it wasn't no large whatchamacallit. Yo, we read that. And
yeah, that's the point I made, that because and plus, like I said, I'm real versed in like the Roman side of the history, because when I was in school, they made us take Latin, so I kind of read all of their history. Well, I ain't gonna say all of it, but I read a lot of their histories in Latin. So that's my background on it. And from what I know,
Catholic school? No,
yeah, seriously, Juju, I'm a Catholic school boy, Jesuit.
Hey, yo, you see this, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mainstream scholars reject the notion that Egypt was a black or white civilization. They maintain that applying modern notions of black and white races to ancient Egypt is anachronistic. It says, in addition, scholars reject the notion implicit in the notion of a black or white Egyptian hypothesis. It says that the ancient Egyptians was racially homogeneous. Y'all know what that means. Instead, skin color varied between the people of Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt, right? So it ranged between those two. I mean, it was more lighter in Lower Egypt and dark in Upper Egypt, right?
Right.
And Nubia. It say who in various eras rose to power in ancient Egypt. It say within Egyptian history, despite multiple foreign invasions, the demographics were not shifted substantially by large migrations. So that's my answer to the question.
Yeah, and that's part of what I was going to say. Like with the piece that I know about the Romans, I know that when they took over Egypt, it wasn't like a mass migration. It was pretty much Egypt just got taxed. What the Romans would do is first they would invade with their armies, right? And then once they won, they would like leave a little contention there, and they would assign a governor to the region. And all of the and then the military that they left, they were charged with collecting the taxes and the tribute. So in the case of Rome, there never was this, like, it wasn't a thing for like the average Roman to say, okay, we got this new territory, so I'm going to move to Britain, or I'm going to move to Gaul, or I'm going to move to
you look in the back chat
to whatever. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. It was pretty much just a tax system. It's pretty much extortion. Invade them, take their resources, take like
Not
whatever the
bring the
deal
women and
is.
children. Don't bring the full
Exactly. You're not exactly. It's no women. It's all men, and it's only a light military contention. So if you talk, even if you talking, say you talking 5,000 troops, 5,000 troops is not going to change the color of a country. It's just not going to happen. So it's like I think we got to dig deeper if we really want to get to the choice. To the truth, we got to dig deeper into what these quote unquote invasions actually were. I don't think, like I said, it wasn't like people coming from Europe to America in boats and huddled masses and all of that. It wasn't like that. It was just a military type thing.
I know, man.
Yes, Bobby.
Hey, did you read the thing in the back chat?
Oh, you're talking to me. Hold on.
That's an important point right there, yo. We had to get into the deep research on that, yo.
Yeah, because that's some of the stuff we just gloss over.
Yeah, we ain't gonna gloss over that. We working on that.
Yeah, some of the stuff we gloss over, and like on both sides, like sometimes we just try to make arguments without really understanding the depth.
No. Speak for yourself. Not on this side. No.
I'm just trying to be objective, but I ain't talking about nobody in general. I'm talking about just the positions, just from the positions, like the white people who try to say that the Egyptians was white, the blackologists who try to say they was all black, and then you know what I mean. I think it's just more nuanced than both of those extremist arguments.
Yeah, man.
Check the back chat.
I seen it. Yeah. Friendly fire, man. Just for the record, man. Sometimes people get shot out of shit. It'd be friendly fire, yo. You know, I done fired on people be wrong and shit. So I don't want nobody to take nothing personal, man. If you get removed out the discourse or something, yo, too early, man. Sometimes mistakes can happen, yo. I want you to, you know, just recognize that the possibility of friendly fire hitting you is possible. Don't take that shit personal, yo. Y'all know to get with me, man. I'm gonna make sure shit get fixed, yo. We're gonna talk to the team, yo. Make sure we always deal in fairness and truth, yo. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no weird ass strategy to throw people out of shit and all that, yo. We can make mistakes, right? You know, it's my job to make sure that any mistakes happen, you know, just get corrected. And I just wanted to put that out there, man. Shout out to Mongo Slave, man. So you know what it is, man. Yeah, that's a deep one there, Preem. You brought it up. You shouldn't have brought that shit up right now, because that's the server, yo. Man, we got our marching orders now. We're tired of hearing about the migrations to Egypt to change them completely. We're looking for the population that ran out of Egypt and went down into the south, and we're trying to find them. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for that, right? And this is the next research question. This goes for all the scholars that go from Masahotep, right? Wuja, Damasi, right? Smash. It's time. It's just time for us to get this out the way, right? We done heard it too many damn times. Okay? Now, this generation needs to answer the question, right? The research question is, did the migrations into Egypt change them dramatically to the point where we look at the Egyptian population right now and say that's not the indigenous people? That's the research question. I'm here to tell you that the largest forced migration on planet Earth out of 350,000 years of Homo sapiens sapien occurred in the 1400s all the way up, right, to the 16 and 1700s. The transcontinental slave trade. There's been none bigger than that. Okay? And even with that, when you look at these indigenous African people that got forcibly migrated out of it, you can look at African Americans today, and they ain't all running around light-skinned, dog.
Facts.
Okay? So if you think that 12 million people from Europe and the Levant was pushed into Egypt, right, then we need to figure out that with some real sources, yo.
And that's even with us having 25% European DNA. We still obviously African. We still obviously African, even with that much admixture. So, like, how much admixture would it take to, if say, all of North Africa looked like sub-Saharan Africa? How many Arabs would it take to make them the color they are now today?
But then Arabs got a signature of African deep roots in them too.
Yeah, because a lot of them are brown. Like one of my homies, he used to have a saying. He used to call the stereotypical Arab the pale Arab, because he also know that there was Arabs that are pretty much jet black. Now, a lot of people would attribute those jet black Arabs to slavery, but it's a lot of indigenous Arabs that are just brown, my complexion, darker, lighter. You know what I mean? They Arabs have a diverse phenotype also. And it stands to reason, because they came from the North Africans. The Arabs came from the North Africans. Like, I think you made a point. I don't know if it was earlier today or the other day. You was like, man, they wasn't moving thousands and thousands of miles at a time. It was one group of move, and they'd go a few hundred miles, and then they'll settle when they find some fresh land. And then when that land got crowded, another group would go and be like, all right, it's getting too crowded here, we're going to keep going. And then they would move a couple of hundred miles, and then when they got a fresh patch, okay, we're going to stay here. And that process kind of repeated itself. It's like once you get there, everybody going there looking for fresh resources. After a certain amount of time, the resources get stretched thin, or the area gets overpopulated, and that motivates people to move. And that's just the cycle of it. It wasn't all one type of thing. It wasn't a mass thing. It was just gradual. And we gotta remember, man, we talking about these migrations over 300,000 years. Like, we just got here to North America 15,000 years ago. It took us 300 something thousand years to get here. Like, it's not no massive movements that's making that happen. You know what I mean?
Except for the 1600s when they did that, when they moved masses. So we got Mr. Fly there. He say, I'm very much into Aboriginal indigenous info. I agree with a lot they say, but I do believe we were at least attached to and part of African civilizations at some point in time. Of course, all human beings are, right? Hey, Sadiq, you know what it is, man. You in the pseudo army, man. Come on, man. You're a general, man. Yeah, that's what we doing.
Can you drop the link in the House of Consciousness chat again?
Yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we doing, Sadiq. We get on that research. We ain't fighting now. I ain't doing that, Sadiq. No, we not. Nope, Sadiq. Just bring the research, yo. We don't have to. This is a whole overall project everybody need to do.
Pretty much.
I know our group gonna do it. I'm tired of hearing this shit at this point.
Yeah, because we got to honestly, we keep going in circles. We keep going in circles with these arguments, and it's kind of they pop up. And honestly, I've been around long enough. I see the same arguments. They cycle back every few years. Mm-hmm. Like it get heavy for a little bit, and then we move on to something else. And then a few months later, or maybe even a year later, something come up, and then we circle back, and it's like the same arguments, but they never really get resolved in the end, because everybody kind of go to the middle of the ring, fight, and go back to their corner without really examining what happened, or really even examining new information. It's like everybody in their camp, and no matter what, they're gonna stick to their camp. They're gonna, like we say about all of the pseudos, they cherry pick convenient facts that fit into their narrative. So. But they ignore everything else to the contrary. And if we're going to get to the bottom of this, we just got to, put it all out there. I don't think I don't even really think it's really a difficult job. It's a hodgepodge of stuff. And what happens is I think we try to make it overly simplistic, and it's really not. It's like a nuanced argument that, we talking 6,000 years. It's like,
Yeah, man, listen, man. I don't know who's saying they blocked in the chat. I got him, man. Ain't nobody blocked me, man. I don't do no blocking the people, man. I'd rather knock you out with the information.
Oh, that's the boy
Anyway,
that
yo,
say
look at
block
that.
right there. The Saya,
Yeah,
Ghana.
you ain't blocked, man. Ain't nobody
Yeah, he the
blocked.
one that say block.
How is you blocked? Ain't nobody blocked. I don't block nobody though. I'm gonna look through here.
I answered this in the chat. You talking about where the white people from?
Man, I don't know. I don't even care, yo. I don't know. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean?
Hey
Where they
man,
from?
white people from Europe and their ancestors are what we call the Middle Easterners.
No,
That's
man.
that's the, you know.
Whatever.
That
That's all right.
honestly, that's the root of why they tried to say, the white people tried to say that the Egyptians were Caucasians, because they know that's their origin. That's why they into the Bible and all of that, because to them that's where they come from. They come from the Levant.
Hold on, I'm trying to get. All right, let me see. Who blocked in there? I'm trying to get out. Oh man, who did that? Somebody just be coming over here blocking people, yeah. Oh, what's that? Hold on, I'm gonna get this right. Oh, all right, okay, they're not the block people. They good. All right, okay, here we got the hidden people, the criminals. Let me see. All right. I gotta find the criminals. Who said they was black? And then you be talking a lot of trash too in the chat. A lot of damn trash. Probably earned itself being black. I don't block nobody though.
Yeah, I think he just flamming because I gave him the option to come to Community of Skeptics and he could hit the link or whatever. But now he's just making excuses. So moving on.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke for real.
Yeah, because one thing about the pseudo killers is we are problem solvers, space age Africans. That's why we promote scientific literacy so hard, because it is a tool that you can use to solve your problems, just not in scientific manners, but in life in general. So
anyway, I don't he bluffing. Yeah, save Kyle. I saved you, Kyle. My fault, bro. Friendly fire. I didn't do it, but and Mongol Slave, man. I mean, yeah, that was. I think we had a good conversation about that thing that happened. It was just a mistake, yo. Yep. Trust me. Of course, you know who did it. Ain't nobody lying about that. We don't got. I mean, yo, we human over here, yo. We ain't tripping, man. Mistakes happen, man. And look, man, shit. Right, and it is what it is, man. We had sometimes your application got to get reviewed. You know what I'm saying, Juju? Juju just disappears.
no, I don't.
Where do you go
trying
at?
to share links and all kinds of
Where did
stuff.
she go at, though?
You should be reading and shit.
Where the hell
You should be
go
doing
at?
research.
I
You
be
can tell when
reading.
she drift off. She
No,
doing
you're
the
not
research.
blocked. That ain't lying. Everybody lying. Everybody
I
blocked.
don't be
man.
sleep.
Whatever, man. All right,
I'm
man.
just-
We didn't reach it. Look, man. I don't look. Ain't nobody hitting that link.
They scared.
Go ahead, yo. Hey, man, hit the Cash App link though. That's what
Yeah.
y'all
Hit that.
Hit that
Hold
link.
on.
You ain't gotta hit that
Go
link,
ahead,
but hit
put that
that
in the
link.
link.
Let's see.
Let me just stay
Really,
off
yo?
the mute then, so Bobby don't
Really?
get scared.
Really?
So Bobby don't get scared.
I don't want you leaving them, Juju.
Man, never. Let me put that in the Community of Skeptics link, because I'm blocked too in the HOK. No, let me stop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Tuck was over the time. I'm blocked.
Damn, who be doing that? Reggie be over here blocking people, man.
Everybody blocked.
I know Side do.
It's hilarious.
I know Sinetta be blocking.
Oh my goodness. Like I said, them wrenches are a blessing and a curse, but that is the only blessing. Unless you like the owner of the the channel or whatever. Mess with you with that wrench. Unless you was super mod, but most people ain't got that. So
no soup for you.
Yeah. So I be talking trash.
Chat Nazis.
That's what they be trying to say.
No chat for you.
Chat for you. Oh Jesus!
Damn, where I go? He disappearing.
Right? He
That's
done
what I was
dozed
saying
off.
like that. Oh, is this one of them tests?
Listen, he done dozed off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure y'all hit that Abjuwear link and copy out fly Abjuwear gear, maybe some shoes, maybe a hot little baseball cap. You know what it is. And
Some nice t-shirts. I got a couple of those.
oh my God, I be buying like 4 at a time. Make sure I represent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know that. No pseudo, no religion. I meant pseudo killers and all that.
Hopefully.
The scientific literacy series.
Facts.
Oh, that's wisdom come. Yeah, yo, you
science
light
is
them
like
off. Yeah, go ahead, hit that link, yo. What y'all doing, man?
We got some we gonna have some nice ones coming out. Praying they're gonna have
go ahead, man. You can get on the stream, y'all. Yo, get on there.
But they're gonna be dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hurry up, because I ain't standing here for 2-3 hours. Yo. I'm not doing this no more.
Too late. You already heard for 2 hours.
No, I'm not. It's 2 hours. That's it. We
Yeah,
about to get out.
say that's it. All right. I admit I was late. I missed it.
You was really late, Praying. But
yeah, I was.
Man, you had the 2 hours, yo. This
I was out in the streets. Wall Street Trapper came to the crib today. So he was down South Philly, so he was doing the event. So I went down there to check him out.
That's nice. Gotta support Black-owned business.
Yeah. He one of the cool ones. You know, it's a lot of flim flam artists out there. He wanted. I've been following him for a little bit, and he legit.
Pseudo though.
What you say?
Pseudo.
Hold on. Let me see. If you're in the HOK chat, dear. Yeah.
Trapper, yo, he is pseudo though, yo.
Who
that one that was locked up, right?
Wall Street Trapper. Oh yeah, he might be pseudo. Yeah, he all into the Bible and all that. He spooked out, bro. Listen, I could separate. He know about stocks. That's what I go to him for.
Mongo.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. Let me help you out here. Listen. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, yo. But I'm saying, yo, when you look at those high level institutions of investment, right?
Right,
we know all them, right? You never hear them talk about what church they belong to, none of that.
That's black people, man. We
no. It's a certain level of thing. Now, I don't want to do the black person, white person thing. I'm gonna tell you now, yo. If you start howling, screaming, that's why I don't do your leisure thing. Right? They all up on Wish McCormick talking crazy with 5 keys. Come on, dog.
Yeah, I give you that. But let me say this. The one thing about stocks is
I don't want no.
One thing about stocks is
I can find somebody else.
And if you say you can find somebody else. Well, that's what I found, bro.
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, that's what I
on the side throwing some crystals, right? And then give me my stock thing. See? I'm just telling you.
How
you know he ain't throwing crystals to get our answers?
It don't matter because this it's just like the scientific method. It's a methodology to investing in the stock market. And the one thing about that's different about religion and stocks, when somebody say something, if he say, yeah, buy such and such, like one of the few things I won on DraftKings a few months ago. He got on there talking about DraftKings, blah. When he said something, the stock price was at 15. Look at it today, it's damn near at 30. That's the thing. You can back check any of his words. And anybody that's making stock predictions, you can go and fact check what they say.
I'm just gonna stay away from that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it is what it is, man. Everything for everybody.
I can find somebody that don't talk about none of that and just focus on that bread. You scared me at that point. You just scared me.
You know what I'm realizing, Juju? I ain't got trigger points. He got PTSD. He got pseudo PTSD. Anybody talking anything he deems pseudo, he don't care. He don't care if you the plumber. If you the plumber, you talking about, boy, praise Jesus. See, I ain't gonna be like, that's your last job. You ain't working.
They definitely got post-traumatic disorder.
Hold on now. With plumbing, yo, you got to know your plumbing. Yeah, you can break G, all that, but with stocks, yo, I don't know. You're a lot of money involved. I might play with that. Oh yeah, this I can see why you got blocked, yo. You. What's up, man? What you about to say? You got a couple seconds, yo. Cam up. Nope. Cam up. Cam
Oh, you
back.
want the camera on?
Yeah, I want the camera on, yo.
Okay.
Come on, man. Listen, bro.
You seem upset already.
Yeah.
You know what?
Why would you go against anything I said, yo? What problem you got with what I said?
Bruh, you like the Egyptians, but you trying to say they white.
All right, who you want me to answer first?
He said they was white.
Yeah, he said the Egyptians was white in the chat. That's what we come on.
The modern Egyptians. Yeah, the modern Egyptians are white people.
They your color.
I had a problem with, the whole understanding of your.
So you're a white person? Hold on, you're a white person?
Am I a white person? No. I said the
northern.
The Northern Africans are your complexion, bro.
No, I'm talking about the ones that consider themselves Arabs. You know, like the.
Yeah,
Arabs.
he looked Moroccan.
Okay, all of that, what you look
exactly.
like.
Oh, all that what you look like now.
Black
all
people,
right?
Right. You don't know what black people are. That's on you. But anyway, so yeah, we want to talk about you
want to leave out the sunscreen, yo? The air conditioning?
You don't want to really talk. You want to just play games.
You want to leave out the sunscreen, the air conditioning.
I see what you're doing. So you don't want to.
I'm asking, yo, you want to leave out racism, white supremacy too?
I'm saying you want
to give you a nice model on how people should look. That's definitely spread around the world.
Back, then you're gonna want to block me and say, "No, you don't really
blocked you." Hey, I've never blocked you before.
You only get blocked for disrespect. You don't get blocked for having your beliefs.
Yo, I know, but I never blocked you though. I might have did you like this though. I might did you like this, but I ain't never blocked you.
Right. Right. All right.
Nah, what's on your mind? No, sir. I'm not playing. Go.
Yeah. So that was my first question because I know that y'all were placing white people in Africa, and I was just wondering. How old is the white race, and how long?
Whoa!
What part did we place white people in Africa?
Yeah, what you talking about?
The white people that you're saying are Northern Africans today. Those are the ones. That's who you're placing there.
We didn't place.
When we do that?
We didn't place the North Africans anywhere.
Yeah, what you talking about?
The experts placed the North Africans.
What experts? Okay, so what do the experts say about when they got there?
Did you not listen?
Experts say they are indigenous, bro.
Let's relax, yo. Hold on. Hey, yo, we got to at least start off with a level of honesty.
And decorum.
We didn't even talk about white people in North Africa. What you talking about? We didn't.
Okay. People in North Africa that aren't black.
Why are we talking about? I didn't do anything about people in North Africa.
Okay.
You mean at the end we talked about did the population get that a great migration come through and changed, the ethnicity or change the color. That's the part right there. We said it wasn't no giant migration. That's all I said.
Okay, was there a constant migration?
Yeah, of course. In the middle from forever though.
How long did that migration go on? Of non-black
for at least 20,000 years. People been coming into the Delta.
20,000 years.
In the Delta. Diop's talked about them in his work. He talked about Indo-Europeans.
Okay.
Diops. Go ahead.
How old do you think white people are?
They can be no older than the mutation that occurred. The mutation is probably 20,000.
The North Africans aren't white, bro. You got
not white. The North Africans are not white.
The North Africans are not Caucasian.
Pale skin. Okay, pale skin. How long? How old? And how long do you think? How old is pale skin? How long?
They're not that pale either.
Yeah, they not. You talking about
our complexion, bro? They are our complexion.
North African.
The North Africans are our complexion, my man.
Go ahead, brother. How old is pale skin? Go ahead. What you got for that?
Like Hawass. You're saying Hawass is brown skin?
Yeah, he like.
And he gets darker in the summertime.
Yeah, he definitely like brown.
Yeah, they like our complexion, bro.
Hawass. I thought you was Hawass popping up in here.
Okay,
I know.
So again, so you don't know the age.
So if they white, we white.
So the age of white skin is how old from each?
About 20,000. About 20,000 pale skin.
20,000. What do you say?
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Let's slow it down. So when you talk about white skin, you're talking about a phenotypic characteristic. But I mean,
about a mutation.
That is a phenotypic characteristic on a Homo sapien sapien.
Yeah. Okay. So what about?
You're a Homo sapien sapien. I'm a Homo sapien sapien.
Yes.
Them, proclaim white people you're talking about are Homo sapiens sapiens.
Yes. Thank you. Now I need a number.
What do you mean a number?
Listen, no, because you keep mixing. If you're talking about the color of the North Africans, that goes back millennia. If you're talking about Caucasian people, that's about 8 to 10,000 years old.
8 to
But
10,000.
but hold on. But I want to say before I let you say what you're about to say, the North Africans are not Caucasians.
Okay, show me them. Show me the ones you're talking about, because the ones I've seen are. I don't know the
Look
ones.
in the mirror. That's what we're trying to tell you,
That's what
dear.
we trying to tell you. They are complexion, bruh. They are our complexion.
People that look like me that in
So-
North. Yeah, I agree with that. The ones
Wait a
that look-
minute. Let's also wait a minute, Saya. Saya, I just want to make this statement, please. So, and you know, I'm learning. So this is not me thinking that I know more, okay? But what I have learned and what I know, because you know, we go with the consensus and we go with the science, is that Africa has the largest genetic diversity in the world. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty.
So also what we have learned from the data that Africans in between each other have far more genetic diversity amongst ourselves
Please.
than amongst other people. Do you
I
understand what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean the white people are us, though. I understand that. That doesn't say, hey, that means that the white people that you see.
Did you even listen to what I said?
I heard all that.
Tell me what I said then.
The genetic diversity.
Can you wait, slow down. Can we slow it down?
He said 8,000.
I know
Can you
that.
paraphrase what I just said to
You're
you?
giving information no one asked.
No, y'all gotta relax. Everybody stop. Here you go. Here's your answer. Here you go, bro. You want to read it for us? Here's your answer to your question right here. The title of the article is How Europeans Evolve White Skin. Ancient DNA from skeletons show a dramatic natural selection on skin color and height in many Europeans. Your answer right here says, go ahead, Juju. You want to read this? There she goes. She disappeared.
No,
again.
I stay on mute so I can behave.
Damn. Why you
I just stay on mute so I can behave and we can have a little decorum.
Yeah, I don't know why you. Come on, we're gonna behave. I mean, he's a guest in the house. Come on.
Well, sometimes I get
He's
right.
a guest. You're definitely a guest. Go ahead. Can you see it? Juju.
My bad, automatically muted. St. Louis, Missouri. Most of us think of Europe as the ancestral home of white people, but a new study shows that pale skin, as well as other traits such as tallness and the ability to digest milk as adults, arrived in most of the continent relatively recently. The work presented here last week at the 84th annual meeting of the American Association of Physical Anthropologists offers dynamic evidence of recent evolution in Europe and shows that most modern Europeans don't look much like those of 8,000 years ago.
So now we start to get something here.
Yeah.
Want me to continue or move?
Yeah, go ahead.
The origins of Europeans have come into sharp focus in the past year as researchers have sequenced the genomes of ancient populations rather than only a few individuals. By comparing key parts of the DNA across the genomes of 83 ancient individuals from archaeological sites throughout Europe, the international team of researchers reported earlier this year that Europeans today are a mix of the blending of at least 3 ancient populations of hunter-gatherers and farmers who moved into Europe in separate migrations over the past 8,000 years. The study revealed that a massive migration of Yamnaya herders from the steppes north of the Black Sea may have brought in Indo-European languages to Europe about 45,000 years ago.
There's strong natural selection pressures, including traits so favorable that they spread rapidly throughout Europe in the past 8,000 years. So yeah, roughly around 8,000 years when you start to see this pale skin color. And dealing with here you go, SLC 245A right there. 7 people from 7,700 years ago, Malta archaeological site in southern Sweden had both light skin gene variants SLC 245A5 and SLC 45A2. See, they were also a third gene HERC2/OCA2, which caused blue eyes. Okay, we know that blue eyes went through that, kind of went through that rapidly in about 10,000 years, and may also contribute to light skin and blonde hair. Thus, the ancient hunter-gatherers of the far north were already pale blue eyes, but those Central and Southern Europe had darker skin. There you go, bro. So stop mixing everybody up together. That's not true. Southern Europe, they had darker skin, and it's all right here, yo. That's your answer to your question, yo.
Okay.
And you can get this. You
So the
can
age-
read.
White skin. That's not light skin. That's white skin.
So to be clear, okay, because that's you can't get light, but you got to get white. Because we got
That's peach. No, let me stop.
the other one's going to impede now. So we only got 8,000 years. Now we've been on here how long? Over 300,000, right?
350,000.
Over 350,000. They just came 8,000 years ago. We talking about a civilization that was built roughly 5,000 years ago. You're thinking it was evenly built, huh? You think we're on the same level. The ones who just got here and the ones who've been here for 300,000
Yeah, you hype that.
Let's look more. I want to look further. I see the Iceman. I know
Those
that.
are just genetic mutations, though.
What can you tell me about him, Ankh?
I never heard of him. Icy the Iceman. Was he mummified when they found him?
Are you talking about Iceman inheritance? What are you
No.
talking-
Say it again.
I see the Iceman. So you're going to search him up, and we're going to look at him real quick so we can see how he relates to modern Europeans today. See when he lived 5,300 years ago, and see how developed he was as a human, and compare them to him. So we can get.
Can I ask you? Because honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I miss.
Go ahead and talk. What's his name again? Icy the Iceman.
I see. So you're gonna spell it out. You can spell it out as OTZI, the Iceman.
Otzi.
Okay.
I got him.
What's your premise, my man? I thought you was going to be talking about something else. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just for clarification for myself.
Follow along, bro. We on the right path. I just gave you one thing. We just did the time on the skin because we start trying to determine who were these sophisticated people that was building this great civilization. So I want to check them out. Go to see if we come to that conclusion. Right now, we know.
All right, what you want to do? Where you at?
Let's just get a breakdown on him. Let's look at him as a human, or whatever you want to call him.
3,275 in the Alps. Ozzy the Iceman. Okay. The oldest natural mummy. I got that right. The oldest natural mummy. You can find it in the Southern Tour Museum of Archaeology. What do you want to know about him? What are you saying he is?
How old is he, Dick?
How old is it? It say 3,230.
Yeah, that'd be beginning of Egypt, huh? That's the beginning of Egypt. Same time. Egypt began 5,100 years ago, right? 30.
That's when they found him. Go ahead.
Right. So he's white people, and that's Egypt being built around the same time. That's the beginning at the same time. Is he human? What do we know about this dude? Let's take a close look at him.
Is he human?
Is he human? Yeah. Let's look at him.
Oh, so
it took about 10 years for them to determine that he even had a sex. They didn't know.
Huh?
So are you thinking that
he's sterile? Also, I mean, there's about him.
Let him talk.
He's not human. He's white people, but he's not anatomically human. 5,300 years ago.
Okay, where you get that from? I'm cool.
You only got Wikipedia, but there's many different sources. But it's
the Wikipedia gonna say he wasn't that. Let's see that. Come on, yo, body.
Fully
Come
human?
on.
All right. How many ribs he have?
How many what?
It's shaped like. What is his pepper shaped like? See, I already know the answers to these. That's why I'm asking you it, and I know it's not human.
Oh God.
If it's not human, then.
But he is. He's the progenitor for Europeans. So I don't know.
Okay, yo, you about to get you that's a strike right
That's
there.
not true. That's
a strike.
I don't even got to know what you're talking about, and I know that's not true.
Hey, listen, don't doubt me.
Hey, what he did have was some pure copper though. See, now you getting into my thing now.
Okay.
High levels of both copper particles and arsenic were found in his hair, along with Ozzy copper axe. So this man had a copper axe at 2,000. Yo, hold on now. Whoa.
Time that the normal power.
Hold on. Yo, look at 3,200 in 94 BCE, this man had a copper axe, yo.
Okay.
That's kind of serious. I'm just thinking, you know, for whoever you trying to make this man, hold on, I'm just making a point. I ain't tripping. You should do a little more study. He got a, hey, yo, so you saying that non-Homo sapiens was making copper axes at 3,200?
Seen the Norma palette? Have you seen?
No, I don't want to jump.
Somewhere. You understand the level we were on?
No, you're jumping right now, yo. This man had a copper axe, yo.
You kind of being incoherent right now, bro.
What percentage of him is human?
You kind of.
Yo, he had a copper axe, yo.
I think you should state your premise instead of these questions, because honestly, you coming off
having a hard time.
And it's so
he's having a hard time following. See, these people that you got in Egypt that you're making so great and developing Egypt right now, I just showed you that they don't go far. That the furthest you could take them back was on 8,000 years. Now, secondly, what I'm doing.
Who back?
Now, don't talk while I'm talking. Just ask me so I can teach you. Now,
go ahead, bro.
Go back 1,000 years. Now we're dealing with this dude and say, okay, well, what kind of was he? Let's look.
All right, let's read. Let's read. We want to read. We want to read. Where you at, Juju?
Now you want to stop in front of me, so I
I'm right here.
Yeah, hold on. We want to read though. Go ahead, Juju.
You're talking too fast, and if you're teaching, then that's not how you do it.
Go ahead, Juju.
Well, you do how
high
you
levels.
You can speak. We'll deal with the copper for a minute. Go ahead.
High levels of both copper particles and arsenic were found on Otzi's hair. This, along with Otzi's copper axe blade, which is 99.7% pure copper, has led scientists to speculate that Otzi was involved in copper smelting. By examination of the proportions of Otzi's tibia, femur, and pelvis, it was postulated that Otzi's lifestyle included long walks over hilly terrain. Long walks over hilly terrain. This degree of mobility is not characteristic of other Copper Age Europeans. This may indicate that Otzi was a high altitude shepherd. Using modern 3D scanning technology, a facial reconstruction has been created for the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Bolzano, Italy. It shows Otzi looking old for his 45 years, with deep-set brown eyes, a beard, a furrowed face, and sunken cheeks. He is depicted as looking tired and ungroomed.
Okay, but they never say he had tattoos.
Why she's reading that part? Like, what are we getting at? I'm asking questions. We want you to get to those things. We want to know.
Nah, man, we trying to see what you adding to the game. Yo, you're not matching it up.
He had a total. Yes,
he was definitely a man.
Listen,
yeah,
said nothing about him not being a human.
Yeah, we're looking for that though, bro.
Listen, the point is, we're going back.
Shoes.
Right, you're talking over me. We're going back to the beginning of Egypt. So when we get, that's exactly when he's living.
But he's not in Egypt.
So
How
he's in the Alps.
Have to be quiet and listen.
Yeah, it's between Austria and Italy.
Time in history that he's living, we are building Egypt, but he represents white people of Europe. What is his relation to white people of Europe, and what is his relation to modern humans? That's the question I'm asking. Not if he smelt copper. I don't.
Part of his coat was made of domestic meat, belonged to mitochondria, haplogroup, female ancestors inhabited.
It's not that.
What?
That inhabited Central Europe today.
Yeah, wild sheep in his clothes. First of all, he got clothes on, nigga.
Made from the skins of at least 4 animals.
He got a collection. He got a coat that was made from several animals.
Yeah, 4.
Right, from different species.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stitched. Hold on, he was stitched. They had stitches. They stitched them together.
Using
okay,
hide.
that's a high level thing to do. Using hide, you couldn't do it. The leggings were made of domesticated goat leather and similar set of 5,000-year-old leggings discovered in what?
Switzerland.
What percent?
Say no damn Switzerland.
I know, but it's in Switzerland.
Okay, and were made of goat leather. Hold on, yo, I'm great. Get here, yo. Shoelaces. He got hold on, he had shoelaces.
Yeah, those some
shoelaces.
Nikes.
That's the level of sophistication. Have shoe levels. I know y'all think y'all can make some shoelaces.
He has some Adidas's on.
Some
genetic copper cattle. Roe deer fur. Hold on, he had fur.
A fur hat.
Oh, he was kind of slick.
Oh, he was looking good.
The fur hat and was made from Genetic lineage of brown bear. He had the fly shit.
Yeah,
The
he
fly.
did. He really did have to
fly.
say it.
Little fly.
'Cause you know
Just
he
living
hunted
reading
that
today.
bear now.
Right in the Journal of Scientific Reports, researchers from Ireland and
Ireland and-
Italy report their analysis of the clothing mitochondrial DNA, which was extracted from 9 fragments from 6 of his garments, including the loin cloth
lion
and fur
cloth.
cap. Lion. Oh, my fault. Loin. I don't say lion.
Oh yeah, that is loin cloth.
Yeah, all right, hold on. Oh man, then he got the tools. Oh, Nick, come on, yo.
Oh, he got tools for days.
Yo, he got tools that certain hominids won't even making. Yo, you guys stop.
Like, don't you know how to research? Like, listen, I'm saying.
No, man, I'm looking at the tool. I can just look at the
You know how to research.
sapien tools, yo.
That was a rhetorical question.
No, I'm not arguing. Look, let me show you something.
That's just mumble jumble right now. I want to know his
Okay, listen.
humanity. How close is he to a human? How much? What percentage of him is human? What percentage?
We're gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you from his tools.
You want to know these things because as I said, you're trying to say these are the people who built ancient chemistry. Now, this motherfucker is not human, man. He's living in a cave. He's living at caveman level. When you look at him,
there's nothing saying he's not human. Where are you?
14 hours of vibranium.
Because I already did the study on it, and I'm trying to tell y'all to pull it up.
So where's your sources so we can study
Man,
also?
I ain't doing that. Hey, I'm getting late. It's getting late.
It's not
Yeah.
that difficult. Google the
I
question.
thought you had something.
We are 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we out of here, man. Good try, yo. It was a good try, yo.
I'm asking you what percentage of him is human. It's easy to Google.
The 9.5 long axe head is made almost of pure copper, produced by a combination of casting. Hold on for a minute. Yo, relax. Brother,
That's
relax.
a lot of
Bro,
technology.
relax for a
When
minute.
you look at Europeans, you
Yo,
got
relax for a minute, bro. Listen, relax. I want to show you something.
He got full
building.
shoes. Somebody not human. What percentage is he human?
Okay, we're gonna get this nigga out of here. He's wilding.
Yeah,
Look, we're gonna do this. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listening audience, look, check this out. Listen, huh?
I hate when people do that. Look it out. You go research, nigga.
Yeah, we don't gotta do that. Look, check this out.
What's
Look.
so important? Then share your source.
No, come on, get he out of here for a minute. Listen, so we don't even gotta look at the DNA yet of who this person was, right? We can look at the tools. When you start to learn about tool assemblages, right? You understand that certain tools were made by a certain homogeneous family, right? So when you start dealing with this shit here, the 9 centimeters long axe head is made of almost pure copper, produced by a combination of casting and cold forging, polishing, and shaping. This is Homo sapiens sapiens.
There ain't no animal doing that.
This is a Homo sapiens. You start casting. You know what casting is, right? That's getting something hot and pouring it in there. Cold forging. Despite
it down.
the fact that copper ore source in the Alps are known to have been what's this?
Exploited
at the time. A study indicated that the copper in the axe came from southern
Tuscany. Tuscany. That's in Italy.
Yes, it was let into forked end of the crook and fixed there using birch tar. Oh man, using tar, right? And tight leather lashing. Oh man, the blade part of the head axe was out of the lashing of showing clear signs of having been used to chop and cut. At the time, such an axe will have been of honorable possession, important both as tool and as a symbol for the bearer. Genetic analysis. They got a genetic analysis. What? Okay, man. I see he lied to us. Me as human DNA. Enough of this.
Haplogroup
You know what this
out of the game for lying, nigga.
You know what this is, though, man?
Yeah, here goes. Look. But hold on. By the autosomal DNA, Oz is most closely related to Southern Europeans, especially the geographical isolated population of the Caucasians and Sardinians.
Sardinians, yeah.
Yeah, he was part of the migration of early European farmers. They migrated and totally whatever, man. Yeah, you can't even come back now, yo. Get out of here, yo.
Like, come on, man.
Like
you always die.
I'm saying that's like, yo, that's the epitome of pseudo. You take something real, and then because of your lack of comprehension or your inability to determine what is a legitimate source and what isn't,
Yeah, you
and then
crazy.
come to crazy conclusions like that wasn't a man. Like we got all types of human implements, tools, and everything. How we wasn't a man? What animal makes copper and berries and what animal has graves? Where they, you know what I mean? Come on, man, stop it.
We ain't even get to the monkey part. We out of here. I can't even believe we messed around with you. Okay, bro. Appreciate you, man. You know, you straight, yo. We come back gonna have this conversation, yo. You a pseudo always dies at this source. Yo, thanks for that excellent source.
Oatsy, man, I gotta look at him again.
I know, right? I'm curious now. I gotta go check.
I'm curious.
Thanks for that. Hey, that's a great source right there, brother. We appreciate it. He just didn't turn out to be the person you made him to be. But hey, man, listen, man. Look. Sunday, July 30th, 1 p.m. $30 tickets, man. Welcome to the big leagues. Chief Ali and Jabari Asasi, the Kemetic priest. They're getting into that ring to the gauntlet, man. Go ahead and support the channel, man. Support me, man. Support the House of Conscience, Black News 102. Support Sarnetta TV, man. Get them tickets, man. Support the pseudo killers, man, and community skeptics, man. Big up to the goddamn community skeptics, man, because we are skeptical of those who be making up stuff. We're skeptical of those who bring sources that agree with us. We become very skeptical. I don't know why they keep doing it. They keep doing it every time, Juju. Why do they do it? Why do they do it?
They be playing.
They be playing. He out there playing, yo. He out there playing.
Fire.
Yo, try to hey, Preem, did he
articulate what he was trying to say? That's why I was asking him the questions. He rambled. I'm like, dude, you coming off incoherent. Won't you just state your premise? Like, this is a tip. Whenever you listen here, don't try to ask loaded questions. Just state your premise. Say, this is what I'm saying, and I'm
go ahead, Preem. Let him do it. Go ahead, let him do it, Preem.
5, 6, 7, and then give
let him do it, Preem. Go ahead, yo. What's your argument, yo? Everybody want to hear you. The audience want to hear your argument, yo. Go ahead. The mosquitoes got him. Come on, come on, Salia. Come on, man.
Hold on.
We can hear you. Go ahead. What's your argument, real quick?
Hold on. Back. Okay. So you heard what I was saying. Now y'all didn't go in and check. All I was saying was to check his DNA. What is his Neanderthal in him? You said the people of Corsica, the people of Italy, and all that. You said they descend from him, right?
1 to 4%. 1
you
to
didn't
4%.
say that. Okay. I thought you said. I thought she.
No. It's gonna be about 1 to 4%.
We know. Okay. We said they were from hunter gatherers, right? So
yeah. What's your argument, though? The audience want to know.
So
what are you saying?
5,300 years ago, what percentage of them was human, and what percentage was Neanderthal? That's a question you can just Google. You can share screen, do whatever you got to do. It's a very simple.
1 to 4%.
No, I said what was his, not more than humans. I said what was his.
He's a modern human.
He's 20. No, he's not. I'm telling you, it's not, and that's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
There is nothing in this DNA profile that says he wasn't a modern human. I see it's most closely related to
most closely related doesn't mean modern human.
The Corsicans and Sardinians. Early European farmers. The Neanderthals weren't early European farmers, bro.
Man, this is the problem, man. It's not one article. Google, man, you could just.
Neanderthal, you're talking about 5,000 years old. Neanderthals were extinct by then.
I'm trying to ask what percentage because we can Google it. What was his? You can see his whole anatomy.
Don't you tell us.
What was his pelvis like? I'm telling you, like a woman.
All right, man.
That's why pelvis. He only had 12 rib cage. His rib cage, he only had 12 ribs. It took them 10 years to discover that he had a penis. They didn't even know he had it. They didn't know if it was male, female, what he was. I'm telling you the history on the thing, man. I'm not joking.
Article that literally said his body was preserved except for his penis and scrotum. So that's what the confusion was. They thought he was fully preserved and he wasn't. It was pieces of his body missing.
No,
we just read it, bro.
So let me tell you what happened was they found it. It was so small. That's what happened. They didn't realize it because it was so small.
That ain't what I said.
So
You
small, man. The damn ice froze him up,
That
man.
is
Would you
small.
stop
Listen,
it?
whatever. I'm just telling you what it is because I'm telling you
Man,
about.
are you
If that
serious,
was
yo?
small,
Why are you
like,
worrying about the man penis
Talking,
size, yo?
pulling it up, reading it. I don't
Are
understand
you
why.
worrying about
That's
the man penis?
that's weird. Stop.
Okay, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we done
Pause.
with this one. All right, yo, we got you, bro.
Hey Bobby.
Okay, enough of that. We off
Hey
that.
Bobby.
Is he
Zeus,
serious?
pause.
Zeus
Nigga
said
been in the ice for hey yo, if you're in the ice for damn near 5,000 years, your Johnson gonna swell up.
roll up.
Gonna
The
get about
mic.
this big too, yo. He in the
Roll
middle of
up.
the ice, yo. You tripping, yo.
So my whole
Hey,
question,
Bobby.
was it?
Zeus said he was the first iceberg slim.
Oh
He
my
was on 80%.
God, this dude, man.
On
Yo,
80%.
what you say? Yo, you funny, yo.
So
Hey,
at the
yo, you funny with that
first,
one.
at
Yeah,
the
that was a
first
good one
dynasty,
right there,
you're
yo.
saying
That
this.
was the iceberg slim of the
That was
ancient
cool,
times.
yo.
Thing
Yeah,
is, he
you
still
got
not
that.
making sense.
And you want to talk
Still
over
don't
that.
make no
But
sense.
first
Yeah,
century
we
of
don't want to
Egypt,
talk.
you
You
saying that
just
was
got
Came
out of
in
there.
too late.
this dude he's dressed like Fred Flintstone,
And
man.
then you're trying to compare
Basically,
him to Egypt.
and you saying that he
Had
found
nothing to do with
out
Egypt.
of
He's
Egypt.
Italian.
Man, why you
This,
worrying about yelling at him, man? Stop it, yo. You don't
this,
got to yell
Don't
at
even
him.
stress yourself out, Preem.
this is what
Preem,
you
don't let him get you,
he
Preem. Hey,
that
Preem, don't let
Sound
him
like
get you.
Oh,
mute
This is
up.
a test,
first
Preem.
Mute
he's
good.
up.
Hey,
Mute
Preem, this is a
up.
test. Can you
that's only
not?
This
human.
Can you hold off with
Only
cussing him out? This is a
human.
test.
No, Preem.
Did I
That
curse?
Preem.
whole civilization being
It's my bad. I ain't mean to do that.
Yeah,
What?
you can't do
Philly
that, yo.
came out of my fault.
What you said, Preem? Philly
I said
came.
that must have been North Philly coming out because I ain't even realize I cursed him out.
No.
That's the problem, man. Y'all got to be able to be willing to search more than Wikipedia.
All
Just
right.
articles. It's
So
not
you think?
Ew.
Hey, everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet.
y'all don't like
I
to
keep telling these niggas we got subscriptions here, yo. Do you see this? This your
Is
man.
this the Journal of Science?
This your man.
Let's talk about it. Read it.
Sequencing of the alpine population, genetic history of Neolithic
Neolithic
Ptolemaic
Tyrone
Iceman,
Iceman.
nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Journals of Science, nigga. What you
Yeah,
talking
read
about? Who you playing with?
Yeah,
Who you
read
talking to, though?
This
Who
is
you
not
talking to?
Wikipedia.
Who you
Okay.
talking to, though? But who
Okay.
you talking to?
Okay. Now, let's see.
All right, don't play with me, yo. I'm trying to be nice.
We said play with your kids.
So don't play. I say go play with
Play with fire.
All right, you play with fire, you get burned. I keep
burn
threatening all y'all. I'm threatening y'all. Don't come in here with that.
Don't play with no guns because you might shoot
Don't
yourself.
play. Look, to make sure we know. Look. Since you know, Ozzy similar. Look, or similarity, man, nigga.
Yep.
Don't play. Get beat up around here quick. All right. Okay. Loin cloth, shoes, legs, axle. All right. I told you the guy was fly. They ain't act like he was fly. Hold on, he was fly. Look. Tell me he ain't fly. Look.
I mean, we are talking about somebody y'all know about.
Look,
Man, he had
look.
shoes.
Hey, look, Juju, look. Juju,
He
you
had
had this when he was
shoes,
fly.
laces. He had
Juju,
leather.
Juju,
Yeah,
look at this nigga. Look, Juju,
leather
look at this white boy.
leggings.
Look.
And a coat made out of bear skin.
Fly.
That nigga was look. They say he was iceberg slim. Iceberg slim back in the day.
Yo, this man was iceberg slim before iceberg slim. Yo, in the Alps, yo, you tripping, yo.
Look at what they call it. What they call it, the kangaroo. What's his
Fly.
hat? That's that kangaroo. That's that.
Look, he got that kangaroo, yo. He fly, yo. Look.
Kango. Yeah, you got the kango hat
the
on.
clothes worn by Ozzy fly. Anyway,
You
man.
got the kango hat.
Yeah. Kango hat
I know
on,
that
yo.
you ain't reading the
tripping.
article. At a picture.
Man, I ain't reading that Journal of Science. I ain't doing it, man. Stop it.
It's too late. You came too late.
What? It's too late tonight, man. We're gonna read this tomorrow, yo, on another show,
gotta
yo.
play
We'll
with
let you
us.
have it for now. We're gonna chill out.
You don't like to see the information that's in there.
No, I don't. You're right. You're right.
Look.
Look. Here you go. Look, L0. Look. Come on, man. Look, man. It's all here. Look. Come on, man.
Science is your chance. Show us.
It is. I'm showing you. Yo, it's nothing that you talking about. Look, Huddle Group K1 Huddle Group.
Y'all don't want to read.
Come on, man. Look. So here you go, Ozzy, right here. Why you think I'm not a bluffer, yo? Look, man. Right here, man.
Yeah,
Look,
he was
right
found in
there.
part of the Alps.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Why you stop that, man?
Yeah, we still
You gotta stop playing, yo.
What
You know you be playing, right? Yeah, I would like to read this later on for the audience, man. Later on, right?
Or y'all gonna pick it up later on and talk about it.
Yeah, we gonna let you come on, yo. I ain't doing it tonight, man. We're going to bed, man. I'm tripping. I'm
Won't you just state your conclusion, bro?
Look, here you go. Look, they got the migration too. Look, Preem, look.
Oh,
Get him out of there. Look, get him out of there. We out of there, bro.
So
What you talking about?
He was doing some major walking.
Yeah, we walking. They just showing you where that group came from.
Oh, the group. The whole, okay.
Look. While we at it, look, check this out. Look, y'all see this, right?
I guess it occurred around
That's
8,000
where they get
years.
this from. Look, hold on. Cream, listen. Look. Distribution and approximate frequencies of huddle group G2A and L91 in Europe based on the data from Rossetti L map. It say of Europe available from Europe. From where? Look, what that say? From where?
Wikipedia Common Web page.
Yeah. Let me click that on. Make sure it's the real Wikipedia. Yeah, that's it. And y'all be lying saying don't use Wikipedia. Remember I told you, yo, the scientist got published in Wikipedia. Didn't I say that, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all better knock it off. You better stop playing with me, yo. I got the answer to the test show.
That he was related to more than Sardinians, right? That means he's not a more than Sardinian. That means he's what?
Hey, I don't know. We're gonna read it. I don't know. I don't got much. What you want me to do,
Think
yo?
about it, man. Come on now. Use your head.
I can't think about it right now.
Yeah,
I want to do it right.
You drawing a conclusion that nobody else is making. Won't you just provide your source so we can see what you're seeing?
Yeah, our sources is not doing it.
That's why
Because the sources we keep pulling up don't say what you're saying, bro. So won't you pull up the sources that you have so we can critique that source? And then that way there won't be a disconnect.
You got a question Google, right in the Google bar, right? Just say what percentage of Oxy was Neanderthal, or what percentage was human?
Why can't you tell us?
Inside there, dog. Come on, man.
There's no such thing as what you saying, yo. Neanderthals are humans, yo.
Oh my lord, bro. Talk to me.
You didn't know that, yo? Why you ain't know that?
Come on, man.
Hey, let them know what tribe we belong to, Juju.
Oh, the Hominini.
Yeah, yo, we Hominini tribe, yo. Stop it, yo.
So he's
the Hominini tribe, man.
The first dynasty. This is the beginning. What
Like the video. Thumb up the video.
Yo, you all over the map. You're not.
So while we building Kim at the time, this thing is on the and he's not yet human.
Just playing, yo. I started the music early on you. I'm playing with you because you're great. I don't want to stress you out. I like you a little stress out there, yo. You're stressed out. Hey, man, look, I appreciate everybody from coming through, man. We're going to actually read the article. We appreciate the brother mentioning that, man, right there. Appreciate you, bro. We're going to actually get into the article with you. We ain't going to play with you like that. I appreciate when a person brings something real. I just think your Preem will tell you just what you're saying about them. I don't think you can kind of substantiate, right? But I would like to see the amount of Neanderthal DNA them. I'm not going to sell you short like that, yo. I appreciate you having enough heart to jump on the chat, to be honest with you, bro. So yeah, we're gonna keep discoursing, and man, I'm appreciating everybody coming through, right? You know what it is, man. Oh, you say y'all want to put that in the chat? Hey, Juju, did you put that in the chat for the people to read?
Which one?
The Journal of Nature. Y'all might not be able to get the whole thing. Y'all might.
No, I didn't.
I'll get the articles in the chat once it's over, right?
Okay, yeah, you can put it in the back for us if you got it.
All right, but I can't because when I come out of here on my phone, I'm like kicked all the way
all right,
back in.
All right, yeah, do something.
Yeah, I throw them up in there.
You could just hit the chat button after you hit the X. I used to do this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The X in the top right.
Yeah, that's right.
So you could do it like that. Every time I tried to do something, I keep myself out. But yeah,
good look. Yeah.
But yo, I do see what you're talking about. But I just to give a little hint, we ain't got to get too deep. I think you putting more significance into the Neanderthal DNA than really matters.
You see the Neanderthal levels in it.
Percentages, whatever percentage of Neanderthal DNA he has, he's still considered a modern.
You got an article, Preem?
Yeah, no, I just went and looked. I just did. Honestly, I did what he said. He could have said that.
Why don't you put it in the thing?
Like 5% of Neanderthal DNA.
I know.
This thing.
All right, let me see. All right, hold on.
Well, his body shape different. He's not fully human. His body was different than a human, man.
At 3,000 years ago,
bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You attaching significance to it You attaching more significance to his what you call him DNA.
Is there significance in it? I mean, if a human got 20%
Huh?
cat,
I think you put more significance into it.
if you put 20% fly in them, you know what I'm saying? If it was no different, it would be the movie Fly. When he had no,
But that's the number, bro. The average, the DNA range for modern humans is 1 to 4%, and he was 5.
No, he was 20.
No, you added. You don't.
He was
Come
20.
on.
No, that's not what it said, bro.
And
And I don't even
That's why,
know,
bro. That's why,
listen.
bro. That's why I asked you.
Claims, though.
I ain't
That's,
doing
Listen to
this.
my
that's why I
claims.
asked you for.
You could really prove me wrong.
Bro, that's why I asked you. Can I say something? Can I say something? That's why. Can I say something?
It's like a man.
You keep dropping out.
Steroid. I'm telling you all these things I've been read about. Know about this dude over 10, 15 years.
No, hey, Preem, I'm not doing this with this Preem. What kind of sauce is this?
Make sure y'all hit that Cash App while we at it.
Preem, what kind of sauce is this, Preem?
Like I said, I'm ready to go out and post.
Preem.
It's not nothing to go look for. Like I said, it's simple.
I'm talking to Preem right now. Preem. What is this?
What's that? Man, I'm trying to do this. Bro, I'm trying to do this on a try to understand what he's talking about.
I can't get these people this on.
I'm trying to find what he's talking about, bro. I'm humoring him. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about.
The Europeans had 3.5%. Yeah, the Aussie man was
at 2010. I believe that's when they discovered.
Oh man.
All right. How about this? Like I said, I don't like the source I just found. It said it was 5%. So could you give us the source that say it's 20%? And with all of the stuff that you're saying, could you give us those sources?
Yeah, I have to go get them. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was talking about coming out and y'all sit up in here. I'll grab them up. I'll come back and throw them in the back chat. That's it, right?
Yeah. All right, that probably would have been a good place to start.
What's that? Yeah, I can't.
That might have been a good place to start, because you got to see the problem that we have, because you're saying one thing, and then every source we look up says something different from what you're saying.
Did not say
all right, get it together, bro. We're gonna let you get it together. This is what I'm not doing. I'm about to fall out. I ain't doing this shit. I'm doing.
You didn't even study him. You can look up his
I said you're right. I said you're right now, and I don't have time. I'm not gonna rush it. Right? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. Right now, he is a Homo sapien sapien. Right? That's right. That's clear. We got his groups. But as far as the amount of Neanderthal DNA in there, I'm just looking. I gotta read. I can't read on the fly right now for this. Yeah, I don't want to be, I want to give the people the real information. But I already know the way you characterize it is super wild. I know that much, but
right. Damn wild. But you know what I mean?
You wild. You super wild anyway.
Supposed me, and then I'll be right. And then
I don't mind you being right though. See, over here with me, you being right helps my cause.
Right, and it's for the people. Right,
that's what we put. It ain't for me to be right all the damn time. It's for people to be able to get up here and show us some things that we wasn't aware of. Simple, like that's part of the learning process. That's what we doing. Yeah, we ain't tripping. You're a funny guy though. For the record, I know you're gonna die. You done died at your soul because you added too much shit on it. Hey, Prince, he was all right. He just added put the limp on the man, took his hips away. He did too much.
He added it on. That's all.
Studying it, Juju looking it up.
Nah, you shouldn't have added all that. Yo, you was good with the DNA, with the high levels in the end, but he added all the fake head. Said the man had a half a head and the hips was wrong. They wasn't human.
Hey, let me say a story real quick about the
Mike messing up. Hey, we out of here, man. Hey, y'all, appreciate everybody that came through. We're gonna get back in. We're gonna go tomorrow. Y'all gonna read that all day. Appreciate you, yo. Hey, appreciate everybody come through. Preem, yo. Pseudo Killer, man. Appreciate you, man. Juju, appreciate you. All day. Y'all know what it is, man. A lot of stars was out tonight, man. Man, hit that Cash App, man. Timmy Turner, man. You know what it is, man. Gamble, man. Appreciate you. Jay Commodore. Detro Zero, what's up with you? We out of here. Omar Reed, man. Man, Community Skeptics, man. 764. Zoo 221. Jackson and Jackson. Mongol Slave. Y'all know what it is, man. Man, we operating at the high levels here, man. Make sure y'all support that debate coming, man, in July, man. July 30th, man. Tickets, man, is going like hotcakes, man. Appreciate everybody come through. Go to the Abs You Wear website, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channels, the family channels, man. Shout out to Sarnetta, man. Get the t-shirts, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all go to Abs You Wear for that, man. Ain't nothing but love, yo. Y'all know what it is, man.
The parabolic breakout. I'm F-16 with the aeronautic fake out.
F-16 with the aeronautic fake out, yo.
That's who it is. The God killer. The God killer. It's the God killer.